CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I have before me a gleaming crystal ball. I pass my hands over it, and I can see the future. If it really worked, of course, I could rule the world. But all it shows me is the world in the year 2176, 200 years from now. And I regret to say, it's a very frightening picture.
Keith, they're after our child. What happened? How did they find out?
Celia, listen to me, darling. You can't let yourself go.
We can't let them accommodate, Eric. We can't.
You mustn't panic. That's what they're hoping for.
But what are we going to do? How can we stop Vignor?
I don't know yet. But there's one thing I do know for sure. If we panic, our son is doomed.
Our mystery drama, Area 13, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Mandel Kramer. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Through a glass darkly. That is how we perceive the future. The fantasies of our science fiction writers have come true through the years with an almost frightening precision. Space flight is here. Other planets are being talked about and explored for colonization purposes. But through all the visions runs a thread of despair. Today, we take a leap 2 centuries into the future and join a meeting in progress. A meeting of the accommodators, the rulers of the one world we now have in 2176. The meeting is chaired by Kryle, provost of the accommodators.
Rulers and counselors of the planet, it is the considered opinion of your provost that we are faced with a grave crisis. The matter came to my attention only yesterday, which explains the emergency nature of this extraordinary session. It was included in a routine report of our sentinel from Area 13. I have taken the liberty of extracting from the computer the portions of the tape that comprise the crux of the matter. I urge our closest attention as I replay those portions now.
Computer readouts indicate presence of non-registered, unaccommodated child in Area 13. Attempts to identify child have all proved fruitless. All information fed to Comp Master came back with same reading. Insufficient data. Please advise.
The silence I hear in the chamber properly reflects the gravity of the situation and explains the presence of our esteemed friend Vignor at this meeting.
Since the provost has mentioned my name, I would like it to be put on the record that I think, with all due respect, that he is overreacting.
Reasons?
Computer error, for one.
Yes, possibility, but remote.
Assuming for the moment our sentinel's information is correct and that somewhere in Area 13 there is a non-registered, unaccommodated child, where is the crisis?
As you well know, Vignor, our genetic makeup is different. We can experience neither anger, nor joy, nor remorse. But we do have the capacity for and the desire to use power.
I know all that. Why was I summoned? What are my orders?
They will be given to you privately by me in complete confidence. Very well, councilors, this meeting is now dismissed with council members assured that this grave matter will be dealt with promptly and efficiently. And I think we will find my office more comfortable.
I assume you intend sending me to Area 13.
It is correct. I call your attention to your genetic chart on the screen behind my desk.
I really don't understand why you've gone to so much...
Please, Vignor, it's vital that you understand the importance of this mission. Now, you are a unique blend. Your mother was artificially inseminated with an unusual helix formation, which produced an individual with the characteristics that make you so outstanding in your designated work. But...
Yes?
These two characteristics are empathy and a certain measure of understanding. On this assignment, I warn you to be extremely aware of them, because we must discover the identity of this child.
Understood. But one child, Cryle?
You completely understand that the population must be controlled. One pebble dropped in the wrong place at the wrong time can cause an avalanche. You must not fail, Vignor.
Keith, why are you so late? I've been waiting here by the fountain for over an hour. I've almost given up hope and gone back to work.
Celia, I couldn't get away from the hospital on such short notice. We were running tests on what appears to be a new viral strain, which fortunately seems relatively harmless. What's the matter? Did we have a problem?
Marissa called to tell me about the arrival of a new teacher at Alpha. She asked me to arrange housing.
And that made you send me the emergency signal and meet here where we can't be taped?
You know how friendly I am with Marissa. She says Alpha doesn't need a new language teacher.
Meaning what?
I'm afraid they found out. Keith, I'm terrified.
Celia, darling, look, give me your hands. Now, just look at me.
Keith, we never should have done it.
I want to quote to you from one of the banned books, and listen closely. The guilty flee where no man pursueth.
But our son is being pursued. I know it. I feel it.
But there's still no facts to support your feeling.
Well, how about my intuition? You've always claimed to have great respect for it.
All right. Let's assume for the moment that there is something to justify your feelings. What do we do?
I don't know.
Just hand over Eric, our son, and say, here he is, accommodated?
No.
And that would also bring up the question of what the council would do with us. Have you thought of that?
Heaven help me, I have.
Well, I have, too. Maybe they'd forgive us and leave us alone if we gave up our son.
Never. We made a decision 9 years ago, and we're going to stay with it.
I always knew I married the right girl. Now, come on, darling. Let's take a realistic look at what we can expect, assuming that this new language teacher is what you think he is.
If he is, Eric, you and I are doomed.
No, not necessarily. Look at it this way. It took them 9 years before they even got suspicious. So we've covered our tracks well.
Not well enough.
Again, I disagree with you. Look at the facts. If they knew that Eric was an unreported child who hadn't been accommodated, they'd just have walked into the school and plucked him out of it.
Well, that's true.
So even if this new teacher is a spy, he's here trying to locate Eric. And we have no choice but to see that he doesn't locate him.
Well, how do we do that?
By holding fast to our original plan, which worked for 9 years. And above all, not to give this fellow even a whiff of the fact that we have anything to fear.
Oh, Mrs. Luton! Mr. Luton! Sorry to shout after you like this, but I'd just come from your house because Marissa told me you were the one to see about living space. Lucky I ran into you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr.
Vignor. Oh, didn't Marissa give you my name?
Of course, it slipped my mind.
You do have a place for me to stay.
Of course. It's not very elegant.
Oh, as a teacher, I'm really not used to elegance. But why don't we go back to your house for a chat?
Well, I'd like to, Mr. Vignor, but I'm due back at the hospital. As a matter of fact, I never should have taken this break.
Why did you? Oh, don't take that as a thrust, Doctor. I'm very well aware that all work and no play makes an unaccommodated citizen very unhappy.
Well, all right, if it won't take too long.
Not long at all. Matter of fact, I can not only arrange my room, but also get your feelings about the children's needs at Alpha. I'm seeing all the parents. I really have a great deal to do, and if I'm to succeed, I'd better fill you in right away. Briefly, the Educational Alliance has been concerned with the results coming out of Alpha in the language field. Now, as an expert in language and an expert in child psychology, I'd like to hear your feelings about this.
Well, we have no feelings because, frankly, we haven't noticed any problem.
No, of course you wouldn't. After all, you're unaccommodated parents of an unaccommodated child. And with everyone equal, there should be no language problem at all.
You do realize that we're monitored here?
Of course.
How did you know that we were unaccommodated?
Oh, come now, Doctor. I would never have been sent into this area without a thorough briefing. Besides, there's always the factor of the high visibility that all unaccommodated citizens share.
Mr. Vignon, to be perfectly honest, I find this conversation very disturbing.
In what way?
Well,
You find the monitor inhibiting?
No, not at all. We accept that as part of our conditions. We understand the privilege of being unaccommodated, and we're happy to pay the price.
Happy. Now, there's an adjective that is only in the vocabulary of the unaccommodated. Isn't that so, Mrs. Luton?
We're also capable of experiencing sorrow, Mr. Vignor.
But there's no reason in our civilization for sadness.
Mr. Vigner, can we come back to the reason for this meeting? The children, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't made myself clear. When any problem arises concerning the education of the children, the council feels it is an area for concern. Now, as you well know, with a tightly controlled population, there should be no problems with education at all. Now, even though I intend to speak to all of the parents in this area, the only ones I think that can be of help are the unaccommodated parents.
Why?
Well, I should think the answer is obvious. All accommodated parents will be satisfied with whatever progress or lack of it their children are making, whereas...
Both Keith and I are perfectly satisfied with the progress of our son at Alpha.
Excellent. That gives us a starting point. Although I know your son, Richard, is that his name?
Yes, that's his name.
Yes, that Richard is unaccommodated. He was registered according to the regulations, and I'm relieved to find that his progress is normal. Now, have you had any occasion to observe any of the other children?
No.
Well, I suppose that might be too much to expect, but I was hoping that you or your husband could give me some hint as to...
As to what, exactly? I'm still confused about what you're looking for, Mr.
I'm looking for help, Doctor. Now, at the risk of boring you, I have to remind you about a subject you know a great deal about. Our genetic population plan. Now, since all accommodated children are born artificially, with rigidly controlled HELEX systems, it becomes a major source of concern when our computer bank indicates some malfunction, no matter how slight. Now, if I may say so, Doctor, you and your wife represent 1/500th of our fail-safe lifeline. That is, you reproduce normally with children that we know to be unaccommodated. Now, I was hoping that perhaps in your position at the hospital, you might have come across something unusual in the way of illness in one of the children.
Oh, well, no, if anything of the sort had occurred, I would have reported it immediately.
Of course you would. How could you do otherwise?
I have no right to ask this question, but I'm curious. What is your genetic pattern, Mr. Vignor?
Well, Dr. Luton, I may someday satisfy your curiosity. But at the moment, I feel we don't know each other well enough. So, if your wife will be kind enough to hand me the card with the address of my quarters, I'll say goodbye for now.
Life in the year 2176. A grim picture? Perhaps, but if we stop and think, how far away are we from leading lives such as the citizens in Area 13? Maybe it won't be as long as 200 years. As for me, I sincerely hope it'll be a lot longer. We'll be back with Act 2 shortly. The sounds of the future. Will they be the harmonious music of the spheres? Or will they be disturbingly dissonant sounds that herald a darker design? Here's one view of one world in the year 2176. We continue our story in the office of the administrator of the Alpha Institute, in what is designated as Area 13. She's talking with the newly assigned language teacher.
I wanted to talk to you about these vocabulary tests which are scheduled for tomorrow.
Yes?
I thought perhaps we should discuss them.
Well, fine. Let's do so.
It's difficult for me.
Why?
Well, you probably know that I am not patterned for questioning orders.
Certainly you're patterned for dealing with problems in your field.
Of course.
The tests are educational. Therefore, you should be able to discuss them.
Well, it just seems to me that these tests are structured more to measure a spirit of independence rather than a language skill.
Well, that's interesting. How do you reach that conclusion?
Well, this question, number 4, which reads, pick the right word to complete the following sentence. I am very good, bad, lost, me.
Well?
I am me, of course, is bad grammar. but I'm puzzled as to why it was included at all. It seems to point in quite another direction rather than language.
What direction?
I really don't know. I suppose I could be mistaken.
Could you?
Of course, I must be. I don't know what made me bring it up in the first place.
Well, let me congratulate you. You're really a very well-accommodated citizen.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, you were only half mistaken. Several of those questions don't properly belong in a language test.
I see.
For some unexplained reason, in my genetic pattern, there is an abundance of curiosity. I don't know how or why it happened, but it did. And that's the reason for those questions. Merely to satisfy my curiosity.
Oh, Marissa, what a delightful surprise.
I was afraid you might still be at work, and Celia, I'm very upset. It's about
As a matter of fact, Marissa, you were lucky to catch me. I've got a date with Keith, and I'm late now.
But I need to talk to someone, and
I'm not going to run out on you. I was just going to suggest you come along with me. We can always send Keith on an errand to find some excuse so we can be alone. So come along now, Marissa. Oh, Marissa, now we can talk.
I really don't understand why you and Keith come here. It is so noisy, and it's not even near your house or the hospital.
Oh, this is where Keith and I first met. You know how we unaccommodateds are. It's romantic to us.
I suppose it means something to you, but it is beyond my past.
Oh, forget about that. Now tell me why you came to see me.
It's just that I have a feeling. No, I suppose all I can say is I just don't feel right.
How about seeing Keith? He might be able to...
No. Keith is the same as any other doctor. He would just send me to an adjuster.
You think there's really something wrong with your harmony structure?
There must be.
Well, what makes you say that?
Because I know I should not be feeling the way I do. Ziegler told me that the language tests were all right, and he even explained about those questions. But I still
What is this about Vignor and language tests? What does he have to do with your feelings?
Vignor is the new language teacher at Alpha, and those tests are not really vocabulary tests. They are neither valid nor reliable for vocabulary tests.
What do you think they are?
Individuality tests, self-will tests, if that makes it any clearer.
That makes it very clear. Why do you think a language teacher would give tests in that classification?
I do not know. I cannot understand it, and that's what troubles me. I also do not think...
Yes?
Nothing.
No one can help you if you don't communicate, Marissa.
I know, but...
You don't trust me?
Oh, it is not that. You and Keith have been so close. I sometimes don't understand why someone like me should be so well accepted by you and Keith.
That invisible line that's drawn between accommodated and unaccommodated citizens is really not factual. Now, what disturbs you about Vignor?
It's just that he does not seem to be or behave like a real language teacher. It is not just the tests. His whole attitude is somehow different. And it feels wrong.
Perhaps he's unaccommodated.
I don't know. I do not think so. But he's different. He bothers me.
Why?
If I tell you, do you promise you will not tell a soul except Keith?
I promise.
I am worried about my son. I do not know why, but I feel Vignor's presence here threatens my son.
Now I'm sure you understand why I asked you to meet me here in the park before dinner.
Of course, darling. We can't be monitored here beside the fountain.
Well, what do you think?
Celia, I think you're right. I think your instinct is dead on target as usual.
Much good that does us. Our son is going to be accommodated. Or worse.
Well, you're assuming that Vignor will find it.
Oh, let's face it, Keith. We're up against the state, the counselors, Carl. What chance do we stand against them?
Oh,
Only one, my love. We are unaccommodated.
Meaning?
Meaning that we're unpredictable. That's our only chance against all the computers, all the machinery that's arrayed against us. Remember, it's mechanical.
And terrifyingly efficient.
Well, we fooled it for 9 years.
Well, how did they discover it now?
They haven't. Hold on to that, Celia. They're only suspicious. It's up to us to throw them off the track again.
But there's Marissa. She's already disturbed. Well, what do you think it will take to make her break?
I'm afraid very little, but remember, she knows nothing.
But strangely enough, she feels she should be worried about her son. She's desperately looking for an excuse to have him recessed for the time that Vignor's here.
She mustn't do that.
Oh, I know. Well, I think I managed to persuade her to hold off. But she's carrying a tremendous guilt load.
Well, what has she got to feel guilt for?
Oh, Keith. She's accommodated, and she's been told that the tests are really what they claim to be. Even daring to harbor a suspicion that what she's been told is incorrect is breaking her pattern. The question is, what do we do?
I have to think.
Do we have time?
I don't know, Celia, but if we act without thinking, we're playing right into their hands. All we have is ourselves and the brains we were born with. And if they aren't enough to outthink a patterned human robot, then we might as well pack everything in and forget about us, our son, and the world.
You have reached trial.
This is Vignor with my first progress report from Area 13. Will it save time if I assume that you've already heard a transcription of my talk with Alpha Administrator Marissa Finlayson?
I have indeed heard the discussion. So far, your report has given me nothing.
An analysis of my discussion with Finlayson points to several significant factors.
Which are?
Her stress behavior is irregular for an accommodated citizen.
Yes, granted. What else?
I, therefore, shall want an instant super check on her patterns and background.
It has been activated. More information, please.
My conclusions are that there's something that I have been unable to trace. But very definitely something out of the ordinary in Alpha Institute.
Irregularity is irksome, but not as dangerous as having an unreported individualist child in Area 13. Are you reporting such an individual?
No, not yet. If I make such a report, you will have the name of the child.
I expect it. The report on Marissa Finlayson is here.
Can you scan it for me?
Finlayson, program for executive in educational field. Everything normal through childhood and adolescence. Since pattern was specifically designed for work with children, she remained unattached as programmed. Was selected for insemination for an accommodated male child in 2167. Birth normal, child normal, and registered as pattern for engineering.
Any behavioral changes since you became a mother?
None noted.
Ever visited an adjuster?
No record. What prompts that question?
You heard her question me on the purpose of the tests. Now, isn't that inconsistent with her pattern?
Possibly.
I'm curious to know why, when I pushed her, that she ran to see her unaccommodated friend, Celia Luton.
The Lutons were our prime target. They had a normal birth of an unaccommodated child 9 years ago. Periodic checks on the child as ordered have been scrupulously followed. Everything is completely regular.
The question of the unusual close friendship between Finlayson and the Lutons still nags at me.
Perhaps I can offer an explanation that will satisfy you.
It might save some time.
As you well know, there is one factor which the programmers have been unable to control. There is no gene they've been able to isolate to govern it. And that is the amount of parental concern evidenced by members of both sexes. It varies from male to male and from female to female. I suggest that since Finlayson was strongly child-oriented and she and the Lutons both have one child, that is the link which binds them and would account for their association. Well?
Trial, you just might have hit upon something that I overlooked. I'm thinking I might reveal my true identity and my purpose.
To what end?
Well, I'm curious to study the reactions of the three people we've been discussing.
Well, I remind you that I and the Council are interested only in the success of your mission.
I'm sure you already prepared an alternative in the event that I should fail.
Of course. We shall do a complete min-lobotomal sift screen of every child in Area 13.
Won't that drastically affect the unskilled labor population and give you a large oversupply in those fields?
Unquestionably. It will also throw off the balance in the skilled fields that we had carefully planned. But that is infinitely preferable to leaving the problem unsolved.
Trial, just to satisfy my curiosity, what do your computers say would happen if an unaccommodated child went undetected into adult life on this planet?
The story you're hearing is supposed to be taking place in the year 2176. I wonder whether any of the citizens of that world had heard of the old saying, curiosity killed the cat. Or, conversely, the answer, satisfaction brought it back. We'll find out exactly how Vignor, the undercover man of 2176, went about satisfying his curiosity right after these messages. The year is 2176, 4 centuries after the Declaration of Independence. However, in the world of the future as we see it, not only is that historic declaration forgotten, but independence is a word to be feared, and independence of thought and obscenity to be stamped out. We resume our story with Vignor, the undercover representative of the Planetary Council, calling on Celia and Keith Luton.
I hope I'm not intruding on your evening at home, but I have 2 confessions to make. That is, if you 2 charming people will take the time to listen.
Well, Celia and I are always happy to have visitors, but we're not adjusters nor even compensators, and listening to confessions is out of our line.
Well, my confessions aren't all that earth-shaking. As a matter of fact...
Do you honestly think this is the time and the place for confessions, Mr. Vigner, no matter how unimportant they may seem to you?
Oh, you mean the monitor? Well, nothing I have to say that a sentinel would be shocked to hear. My first confession is that I intruded on you without an invitation simply because I was lonely. Now, you know my home is in Area 4, and you and Marissa are about the only people that I know here.
Well, then you were perfectly right to come here.
My second confession is much more interesting. You see, I am not really a language teacher.
I really don't think we should hear any more.
I need your help.
Oh, I'm afraid there's no way we can help you.
How do you know? You don't even know who I am or what my problem is.
We're not interested.
I'm here representing the council, and I need your help.
Oh. Are we to take that as a directive?
No. Nothing so formal. I'm merely requesting a friendly discussion.
Of course, just a friendly discussion on a monitored, recorded conversation.
Surely you 2 must be used to that by now?
Well, we're not used to discussions with council representatives.
Oh, by the way, everything that we say here must be kept completely confidential.
Except for the sentinel on the monitor, of course.
Now, things would go much more smoothly if you'd relax and just look upon me as a sort of colleague.
Oh, that's too much. You come here as a council spy. Admit you're not what you're supposed to be, and ask us to involve ourselves in whatever scheme you have in mind, and treat you as a colleague?
You're not even curious about my mission?
All we want to do is to be left alone.
Not even a question as to why I come to you rather than anyone else in the area?
All right, Mr. Fickner, why are you here, and why did you choose us?
I am here to trace a rumor, an unverified report on an unregistered, unaccommodated child in the area. Now, I chose you, obviously, because you're the only unaccommodated citizens in the area.
Well, our son has been registered.
I know. Still, the council asked me to come here. Now, I was wondering whether you had noticed anything different about any of the other children in Alpha.
But I'm sure you've been informed that we have no more than the usual casual contacts with the children in Alpha, other than our son. I still don't understand why you have come to us.
You know, in ancient literature, they had a saying which went, set a thief to catch a thief. So,
Mr. Bittner, I think we have every right to resent the implication that we're lawbreakers. We've lived up to the letter of every regulation. We've monitored and observed every minute of the day and night, and I want the Sentinel to note that.
All I meant was that in searching for an unaccommodated child, it would be only natural to turn to unaccommodated citizens who would quickly recognize that singular, quick brightening of the eyes when something occurs that pleases an unaccommodated child. That, in short, makes him happy.
Both Celia and I are happily busy with our work, and we had no reason to be particularly observant with any children.
How about your friend, Marissa Finlayson?
What about her?
My question, has she exhibited any erratic behavior recently?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to be more specific.
For an accommodated person, she seems to hold some unaccommodated ideas.
Ridiculous. As a female, I'm closer to Marissa than Keith, and I've never heard her express any opinion for which she wasn't patterned.
I have. It was in connection with a test that I'm giving to all the Alpha children.
A language test.
Supposedly. I informed Finlayson that was its purpose, and despite my telling her, she questioned it.
But she's patterned as an educational expert. If she saw that something was wrong, wouldn't it be her pattern to point it out?
It's only that thought that prevents me from recommending an adjustment. Now, I was hoping you and your husband might have a talk with her and find out what, if anything, is causing these reactions.
We're not spies.
Of course not. But you also have a stake in the success of my mission.
Well, I can't quite see how your success or failure will affect us.
Well, I'll be quite frank. Unless I hand in a satisfactory report to the council, they will order a lobotomal screen sift for every child in the area, including, of course, your son.
Then you agree with me that this Vignor isn't a language teacher?
I didn't say that, Marissa. It's just that I can see you're upset.
And I do have something to be upset about. The language tests will be given tomorrow, and then Eric will be in trouble.
Well, what makes you so sure?
Eric has influenced me. Now, I know you are going to say it is ridiculous that a 9-year-old boy can influence someone, but there are things about him that have startled me. Oh, Celia, take my word for it. He is different.
And you believe this difference will show up on the test devised by Vignor?
I am sure of it.
Well, I can't see why you're so upset, Marissa. Even if what you say is true and Eric should test out irregularly, he'll simply be sent to an adjuster, and then everything will be fine. Isn't that so?
It isn't only Eric. It is I, Celia. I do not think you can understand what he has meant to me. He has such a new way of looking at things and questioning some things I've never understood. I think if anything should change Eric, I would need an adjuster. Perhaps I need one anyway.
Have you spoken of any of this to Vignor?
No. I suppose I should have, but
no. Never. Never, never even mention it to him. Marissa, that's a directive. Just keep your doubts entirely to yourself, and don't ever breathe a word of them to Vignor. We've been here half an hour, and we still don't know what we're going to do.
We have to think of something.
No use. We're trapped, and Eric...
Honey, don't give up. We can't give up.
I can't help thinking that maybe if we'd reported Eric and registered him, he would have been better off.
No, now you're thinking the way they want you to. You know what Eric's life would have been. Monitored 24 hours a day. The only place he could ever talk is in the park with a fountain. They'd have made him a doctor, whether he wanted to be or not. He'd have practiced medicine the way they tell him to. They'd pick an unaccommodated girl for him to marry, and he'd reproduce on order.
And now he'll be turned into a vegetable.
Well, maybe not. Yes. Maybe we can still win this battle. Celia, you gave me the idea when you told me how much Marissa's concerned about her son.
Well, how does that help?
She'll help. Don't you see? She'll help us repeat what we did when Eric was born.
I don't follow you.
Come on, think, darling. Remember how all this started? Do you recall how we were joking about what a coincidence it would be if our child and Marissa's were born almost at the very same time?
I'm not likely to forget that. It was then we started thinking seriously if the children were of the same sex and were born just a few hours apart. We could exchange children, and that way give Eric a chance to grow up unaccommodated and unmonitored. I never held Eric in my arms. Never once.
Celia, darling, we knew what we were doing when we agreed to let Marissa believe Eric was her son, to raise him as hers, while we brought up her child. We did talk about it, remember?
Well, we never talked about it ending up in this hopeless, terrifying mess.
Don't give up yet, Celia. Don't forget we were successful once.
But that was in the hospital, where you were in complete charge. You had access to the records. You could issue directives to the staff.
Don't you see? Marissa's the administrator at Alpha Institute with complete access to the tests. All we have to do is persuade her to switch papers, substitute Eric's for Richard's, and everything will appear to be normal. After all, her son, Richard, whom we are raising as our child, is reported as unaccommodated, and it's only natural that he should test that way.
Well, of course, and then Richard's paper will show no trace of independence. Oh, but Keith, that means we have to tell Marissa. Then she'll know everything.
No, not everything. You will tell her you're doing this because she came for help. We tell her nothing about Eric. Not that we're his real parents or that he is unaccommodated.
But Marissa's accommodated. Can we trust her?
I don't know, Celia. I'm beginning to think so. I'm beginning to have hope not only for Eric, but for this whole planet. I mean, look at the effect Eric has already had on Marissa. You told me she's thinking differently.
But what about Vignor? Won't he be looking for tricks?
You leave Vignor to me. The first thing you have to do is find out how the papers are collected and marked and classified. Now, you get on that right away, honey.
And where do I meet you when I've got the information?
The admitting room at the hospital?
Oh, but isn't that monitored?
Yes, it's monitored but not recorded. There are too many conversations. The only recording is the actual admission procedure. Oh, darling, I love you. Good luck. Well, how'd it go?
She's on tranquilizers. But she agreed.
And the language test papers?
Special printed questions according to Vignor's orders. No names. Each child's registration number encoded at the top of the paper. Answers computerized and results printed out.
That's great. We couldn't have hoped for anything better.
Now, what are you going to do?
I have hundreds of hospital forms with every child's registration number encoded on top.
Yes, but those are hospital
But
forms.
the numbers aren't. Now, I'll check Richard and Eric's registration numbers and pick up a couple of forms. Then you'll have Marissa extract the 2 test papers before they get to the computer.
And what about Vignor?
Just get me the time when he's giving the test, and I'll take care of him.
Keith, I just thought of something terrible. If you succeed, Vignor fails. And if he fails, every child in the area will be given a lobotomal sift screen. There's no way we can save Eric.
We only have Vignor's word for that. I'm sure it's an empty threat. No, you just get me those test papers.
All right, Dr. Luton, now that I'm here, can you tell me what is so vitally important that I have to leave my classroom in the middle of testing and rush over?
Well, Mr. Vignor, I think I found the child that you've been looking for.
Well, congratulations. You really amaze me, Doctor. Can I have his name and address?
Of course. His name is Robert Claster, and his address is right here. He was the victim of an accident, and he died on the operating table at 2 a.m. this morning.
Oh, Dr. and Mrs. Luton, I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. If we'd known, we'd have left word.
I have some shocking news for you. You see, you were wrong about the identity of the unreported child. He wasn't Robert Claster.
He wasn't?
No. And I've established the identity of the child in question beyond any doubt. Would you be kind enough to accompany me back to your house?
Why?
Since you're vitally concerned, I think you should hear my oral report, which will be given first to the Sentinel and then supplemented in writing. Now make yourselves comfortable, because I'm afraid you're in for a shock when you hear what I've discovered.
I think we've had enough of this cat and mouse game. Go ahead with your report.
I shall. And get yourself under control, Doctor. This is Vignor reporting on possible unregistered, unaccommodated male child in Area 13. Investigation showed that this report was triggered by clerical computer error in the use of the reverse production filmstat machine. For some reason, the machine had been programmed to interchange test papers of male child registered number 4519 and male child 3861.
But that's Richard's number.
I'll have to ask you to remain silent, Mrs. Luton, until the report is completed. Male child number 3861 is accommodated son of Marissa Finlayson. Name, Eric Finlayson. Number 4519 is Richard Luton, registered unaccommodated child of Dr. and Mrs. Keith Luton. With the resulting interchange on all tests, there was a notable variance in results, which led to misunderstanding. Case report completed and closed. Signed, Vignor. I can see why this is your favorite spot, Dr. Luton.
All right, Bigney, you can stop playing around. It's quite obvious you know everything. But what Celia and I want to know is, why did you do it? Why did you lie in your report?
If I tell you the truth, you won't believe me.
Try me.
Curiosity, Doctor. I have a tremendous amount of curiosity in my pattern. And I confess that I cannot resist trying to find out just what will happen to this controlled environment if one male, unreported, unaccommodated person grows into adulthood.
Men see the future differently, but there's no gainsaying the ever more frightening strides that science is making. We long ago discovered the power to destroy ourselves, and now we're faced with the even more frightening power of being able to control reproduction and the making of man. But so long as there is one mind in the world capable of independent thought, then there's hope. Because man's mind is capable of anything. Everything is in it, the past as well as the future. I'll be back shortly. Each of us has our personal and different pictures of what the 22nd century may be like. But the most horrific picture ever drawn is continued in a very frightening scene. It is the year 2200. There's only one man left alive on the entire earth. He sits alone in his small room, and suddenly he hears a knock on the door. Our cast included Mandel Kramer, Ian Martin, Marion Seldes, and Joan Lovejoy. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure. CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall with another tale of the macabre. The world as you and I see it is only one world. There are others. One person is uneasy about a seemingly normal death. Another can relate to someone far away through extrasensory perception. Still others have seen apparitions and swear to it. Then there is the world of your very own. Your dream world. What about a nightmare? Well, young Paul Chapin experienced a living nightmare not long ago in Amsterdam.
Are both of you crazy?
It is you who must be crazy, Mr. Morris.
I am not Mr. Morris. I'm Paul Chapin from New York. This guy, whatever you call him, concierge, this guy, Bernard, he checked me in last night. He stored my attaché case in the hotel safe.
That cannot be true. This is room 822. It is assigned to Mr. Morris. Mr. Paul Chapin was in room 821.
And Mr. Chapin checked out this morning at 8 o'clock.
Our mystery drama, A Question of Identity, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Russell Horton. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. I don't think you'd think twice about who you are. And nobody is likely to ask. If someone did, you have identification. But what if, as an American, you're in a foreign country and you should lose your passport? That is your best means of identification. If you don't have your passport, you will be detained until the U.S. consulate clears you. The delay is annoying and frustrating. It could be costly, as Paul Chapin found out in the story you are about to experience. It begins in the office of a Mr. Mork, a dealer in jewels.
Sit down, Paul, sit down.
I can take it standing up, Mr. Mork.
Hey? Take what, young man?
Well, I know business is bad, and you can't keep me on any longer, and I understand.
Paul, I didn't ask you to come in to dismiss you.
But business...
We're not going out of business, not just yet. The market will pick up. What do you think of these?
Wow. How many are there, Mr. Mork?
About 1,000. Lovely, eh? Uncut, as you can see.
1,000 uncut diamonds. Oh, it's a fortune.
Once they're finished, allowing for that cost, we could profit $100,000. That'd be nice, eh, Paul?
Oh, it sure would be.
The finishing is very important.
Oh, of course.
Mr. Von Sutter in Amsterdam does excellent work.
Oh, you're shipping them to him?
No. You're taking them to him.
Me?
Why not? You've worked into the business very nicely. I'm confident that you will negotiate a fair price for his work.
Well, Mr. Mork, I don't speak the language.
He speaks English.
Oh. Okay, I'd enjoy that.
Taking them is safer.
Well, guess I'm off to Amsterdam.
Good. You'll carry the diamonds in this small attaché case. I have it here in the drawer.
Uh-huh. What's the chain for? Oh, I get it. I handcuffed the case to my wrist. Great. I guess if the diamonds are missing, I will be, too.
That's right. It's a precaution. You don't object to it, do you?
Oh, no, not at all. Real spy stuff. I kind of like it. So, when do I leave?
Tomorrow morning.
Now, I go straight to Mr. Von Sutter?
No. You won't arrive until around 6 Amsterdam time. There's a reservation in your name at the Hotel Hearts. The manager is Hans Coppel. I know him from the past. Now, you check in with the concierge, Bernard Groot. He will take care of you.
Mm-hmm. Coppel and Bernard. Okay. Anything else? I mean, I'd see Von Sutter the next morning, right?
He will be expecting you at 9.
Now, what about customs, Mr. Mork?
You'll have no problem. I have the necessary papers in order, and a man from Von Sutter's will meet you and help with your clearance. And then he'll drive you to your hotel. His name is Otto Vogel.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for him. All clear?
Yes, sir. Boy, wait till the gang hears about this.
You're joking, of course.
Well, yes, I meant after I come back.
Well, even then, Paul, it would be wise to be discreet. In the jewel business, remember that the word is private.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
Your trip is not an ordinary one. It could be dangerous.
Good evening, sir.
Hi. I'm Mr. Chapin. I have a reservation.
Yes, sir. One moment. Yes. You are from Mr. Mork.
That's right.
Your passport, please? There. Thank you. Now, if you would sign the register.
Oh, sure. It's a little clumsy with this attaché case chained to my wrist.
Is it chained?
Let me unlock it. There. Now, I want you to place it in the hotel safe.
Certainly.
It's worth my life, so take care of it. There you are.
Of course. It will be safe.
And give me a receipt, please.
Right away.
Now, let's see what time... Oh, there's the clock. Almost 6. Is dinner being served, Bernard?
Not until 8, sir. Do you wish a reservation?
I guess so. Yeah, sure. I'll be down at 8. That gives me a couple of hours to unwind. Oh, is Mr. Coppel here, the manager?
Not at the moment.
Well, Mr. Mork wanted me to say hello to him. They're old friends.
I see. Perhaps later. Takes this gentleman to his room?
Well, I'll see you later, Bernard.
Certainly.
Any problems, Bernard?
No, Herr Coppel. We are filled up for the night.
So, the man from Mork's has checked in?
He has gone to his room to lie down. He will be down for dinner. He asked for you as a friend of Mork's.
So, yes, Mork has been here many times, but he grows old and does not travel so much. Perhaps I should phone his man and wish him welcome.
He asked not to be disturbed. He seems exhausted.
Then I will respect his wishes. I will say good night, Bernard.
Good night, Herr Coppel.
I will see Mork's man in the morning. What is his name?
Paul Chapin.
Room
821.
Maybe I should send up a bottle of wine. What do you think?
I have already attended to that.
Very good. Good night.
1 second, please. Oh, hi.
Good evening, Herr Chapin. I have for you the compliments of Herr Coppel, the manager.
Well, come in.
Yes.
Look at that, a basket of fruit. How nice. And wine.
Yeah, and 2 glasses.
One for me and one for you?
Oh, no, sir. For you and Herr Coppel.
Oh, the manager. Yeah, I asked for him, but Bernard said he wasn't in.
Oh, well, he comes back, and he comes up soon to make you welcome.
Well, that's very nice. Miss...
I am Hulda, sir. I open and pour for you, Herr Chapin.
Oh, all right. You'll excuse me, I'll wash up.
Oh, while I am here, I will turn back your bed, yeah?
Sure. You say Herr Coppel will be right up?
Yeah, I have poured the wine.
Oh, that's nice. Will you, have a glass, Hulda?
Oh, it is not permitted, sir.
Oh, hey. This is delicious.
Well, you stay long in Amsterdam?
Oh, no, I'm here on business. I go back to New York tomorrow or the next day. Oh, whew, I'm sleepy.
Oh, you lie down a while, yeah?
Well, that was the idea. Have a reservation for dinner at 8. Ooh, that wine is very good. Funny, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Well, I go now.
What about, Coppel?
Oh, I see him and say you have fallen asleep. Good night now, Mr. Chapin.
Oh, night.
Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, Herr Coppel.
You rested well?
Very well. For a change, court relieved me on time, so I left at 8 o'clock.
Well, I go now to see Herr Chapin.
Chapin? Oh, he checked out a few minutes ago, Herr Coppel.
Checked out?
Without taking breakfast.
So?
And no dinner last night. He canceled his reservation.
No. He slept around the clock? You spoke to him?
No, but the cashier did. He paid his bill and left.
How very odd. He was in Rome...
8:22.
8:22. I thought you told me 8:21.
I don't think so, sir. You can see on the keyboard that the key to 8:22 has been replaced. The room is now unoccupied. The guest in 8:21 is still here. You see?
Yeah. And he is?
The guest in 8:21 is Mr. Elmer Morris, another American.
8:22, 8:21. I'm all mixed up. I cannot understand this, Mr. Chapin. Did he not phone down to thank me for the wine?
No, sir.
That's rude.
Yeah?
You said nothing to him?
Oh, he came to me with his receipted bill and asked for his passport. His hat was pulled down, and he was in an unpleasant mood. I tried to speak, but he said, please, 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 so I became quiet. Then he left.
Well, it certainly is a puzzle.
Do not concern yourself about it here, Coppel. Excuse me. Bernard speaking.
Bernard? Say, Bernard, what time is it, old buddy?
It is 8:15, Mr. Morris.
I can't find my watch. 8:15. I'm late for dinner. That be all right, Bernard?
Dinner, Mr. Morris, but it is 8:15 in the morning.
Huh? Hey, what are you talking about? And what's this Mr. Morris you're giving me? I'm Paul Chapin.
A moment, Mr. Sir. This is Mr. Morris in room 821, Herr Coppel. He sounds drunk, and he says he is not Morris, but Chapin.
Come on, what's going on down there?
Good heavens. Mr. Morris?
Now, don't give me Mr. Morris, whoever you are.
This is the manager, Hans Coppel.
Yeah, sure you are.
What can we do for you, Mr. Morris?
Mr. Morris, my hind foot. I am Paul Chapin. Now, what kind of gags are you two comics pulling on me? I'm coming down to dinner.
It is breakfast time. It is 8:15 in the morning. Open the blinds and look out, Mr. Morris.
It can't be breakfast time. I only got here, 2 hours ago. Look, I'm coming down.
No, Mr. Morris. I will come up. You stay there. I'll be right up.
That's what Hulda told me 2 hours ago. You'd be right up to have a glass of wine with me.
Hulda? You stay there, Mister. We will be up directly, right away.
Oh, come in. Now, just what the devil is this all about?
I will tell you, and I warn you, Mr. Morris.
Mr. Chapin.
I warn you, if you make a disturbance, I will summon the police.
Yeah, well, that's just about what I'm going to do.
You?
Yeah. My clothes are gone. My wallet's gone. My shaving case is gone. I have been cleaned out.
But there are clothes.
They're not mine. Even the fruit and the wine glasses are gone.
I don't know what your game is, but you are an imposter.
Oh, really? Bernard, who am I?
Mr. Elmer Morris, sir.
Well, you are a liar. I'm Paul Chapin. I work for Mork. Look, you checked me in. You talked to me. You sent me to room 822.
But this is room 821.
What?
And the guest registered and assigned to this room is Elmer Morris. Mr. Chapin has checked out.
What?
He paid the cashier a few minutes before 8, gathered his passport from me.
Wait a minute. What about the attaché case in the hotel safe?
He presented his receipt for it and took it with him.
Oh, good Lord, you gave it to him, you imbecile?
I warned you, Mr. Morris.
That attaché case contained a few $100,000 in uncut diamonds.
I gave it to Paul Chapin.
Now look, I am Paul Chapin. How many times do I have to say it?
Until you prove it.
Well, with my passport gone, my wallet stolen, how can I prove it?
That will be up to the police.
Look, you call Mr. Von Sutter. He's the diamond cutter. I have to see him at 9 tomorrow morning. I mean this morning.
I will do no such thing. You have begun to be a nuisance to the Hotel Hearts, and I want you out of here. Pack up at once.
Look, I told you, these things don't belong to me.
Put on the suit.
Not on your life.
Then the police can take you into custody in your underwear.
We accept each other at face value. For years, it was popularly thought that one could pick out the face of a criminal from his forehead, or the closeness of his eyes, or the slant of his lips. Much of this has been disproven, and many a killer has looked like a Sunday school teacher. So, face value can be deceptive. To look at Paul Chapin, he might appear to be a young, pleasant, outgoing American. To the hotel, he is an imposter, and he is on a spot. More when I return shortly with Act 2. According to civilized law, a person is innocent until he is proven guilty. Does it work out that way? Not all the time. Just being charged with a crime rubs off on the person accused, and, I fear, he's always tainted with it. Well, we know, I think, that Paul Chapin is innocent. His problem is that he has lost his identity, and he cannot prove who he is. Of course, the concierge, Bernard Groot, knows.
He went crazy, Hulda.
Oh, poor Bernard. The lip is so swollen.
He knocked down Coppel and then me. Then he runs into the hall yelling he's been robbed. At last, the police arrest him and take him away.
Oh, well, I am glad Mr. Chapin lost his temper. It creates time. Now, the passport pictures. The police were taken in.
Yeah. I changed them. On the Chapin's passport is the picture of Mr. Morris. Chapin cannot prove who he is.
Well, not for a day at least. And then he will be too late.
And Mr. Morris?
Well, by now, perhaps the diamonds have been sold. By tonight, we get our money.
And Morris receives half the value. That is right?
Yes. And Morris splits his half with us.
Why does Morris receive only half? Who is getting the other half?
Oh, that I do not know.
Morris has a partner?
Oh, no. He works alone. I have helped him in the past.
Hulda, I am in danger. This Chapin will come after me.
Huh?
It is I who handed the attaché case over to the wrong man. The police will be suspicious. They know that I saw Chapin.
Oh, for only moments. Do not worry. You were deceived.
Well, that is what I will maintain. But if the police swallow that story, Chapin will not. He would come after me. I must go away until he is out of Amsterdam. When I get my money, I will leave.
Then the police will become suspicious. No, you must return to the hotel.
But you are confident that we will receive our money?
Yeah.
Who is the other man who gets half of the sale?
I repeat, I do not know.
Maybe Mr. Morris double-crosses him.
Huh? Maybe.
Then we get double the money. You think Mr. Morris might do that?
Oh, he's been known to do that before, Bernard.
You the guy from the consulate?
Yeah, that's right. Alan Adams. Who are you?
Oh, come off it, will you? I'm Paul Chapin.
So you say.
Now, look here. I come to Amsterdam with a case full of jewels, store them in the hotel safe. I'm drugged, and this morning some thief walks off with them, leaving me holding the bag. So I slug the concierge and the manager, and I'm tossed into the clink, and I have been rotting here all day long.
We only heard about your arrest late this afternoon.
Now, look. You have got to get me out of here. I am an American citizen.
You probably are, but which one, we are not certain.
I'm Paul Chapin.
But you can't prove it.
Well, why the devil would I pretend to be if I'm not? Just to spend a day in jail? If I'm the other guy, why didn't I just check out of the hotel and go my own way? I'll tell you why. Because I've been robbed of a few $100,000 in uncut diamonds, and I've been robbed of my name.
Yes, I thought of that, too.
Yeah, well, you find out about the other guy, Morris. And I'll tell you what, telephone Mr. Mork in New York. He's my boss. Let me talk to him.
We're in the process of doing both.
Oh. Well, good. Good for you. So, now what?
Well, I should have some answers in the morning.
Uh-huh. And I spend the night here? Look, Mr. Adams, why should I pretend to be Chapin if I'm not?
Well, I can think of one reason. You could be part of a very slick scheme.
Yeah?
Chapin and Morris could have worked this together. One of you disappears with the attaché case full of diamonds.
Oh, I see. And the other guy raises hell about being robbed while the first guy cuts out.
That's right. You could be buying your partner the time he needs to dispose of the jewels and get away.
But the theory won't hold. Because I'm Chapin and I can prove it.
Who was Hulda? She brought you the fruit and the wine?
And 2 glasses. I told Capel. That surprised him.
Well, he did send up wine. I've spoken with him.
2 glasses delivered by some Hulda. Look, when I checked into the hotel, the manager wasn't even there. So who ordered the fruit and wine? That sleazy concierge, Bernard. That's who. Why isn't he under surveillance?
Don't worry, he is. And the police are trying to find some kind of lead to Hulda.
Well, you're kidding. Then you do believe me, Mr. Adams.
Well, now that I've met you, yeah, I do.
Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, Herr Coppel. You have new glasses, I see.
Yeah, that crazy man, my head and neck will ache for a week.
Herr Coppel, look, coming into the lobby.
Herr Adams, from the consulate.
Guten Morgen, Herr Capel. Bernard.
Not so good, Herr Adams. Look at Bernard. His lip is cut, and I have a headache. Today we charge your Mr. Morris with assault.
I wouldn't advise that quite yet, Herr Capel. May we talk for a few minutes?
Oh, yeah. Come into my office. You wish, Bernard?
No, just you. Your excuses, Bernard.
After you, Herr Consul.
Thank you.
Sit.
I have some important information for you, Herr Capel.
Yeah?
I've been in touch with the FBI in Washington.
Good.
Mr. Elmer Morris is a well-known jewel thief.
Of course.
No, there's no of course about it. If the man in jail were Elmer Morris, why did he invite arrest?
I beg your pardon.
Well, then the man doesn't have the diamonds. He assaulted you and Bernard, and he's in jail. Does that fit a notorious thief?
It is a scheme. Chapin is his colleague.
I think not. We have a detailed description of Elmer Morris, and he's not the man being held. That man is Mork's young assistant, Paul Chapin. You're in pretty serious trouble, Herr Coppell.
I could not have made a mistake. The room, the clothing there, the passport. You cannot blame me or Bernard.
I'm not blaming anyone, but the thief had inside help.
My employees...
Including Hulda?
Hulda? Yeah. Well, we have no Hulda on the 8th floor.
She brought fruit and wine and 2 glasses to room 822. You ordered them.
Not the fruit. Bernard sends up the wine.
But wouldn't someone from room service, a waiter, deliver the wine?
Well, yeah, that is usual.
So then who is this Hulda? Someone conspiring with Bernard?
You accuse Bernard? He has been concierge for years. A trustworthy man.
Did he know that Chapin was checking in and who he was?
I think perhaps. I received a note from Mr. Mork.
Whom you know quite well.
Well, in the past, he has stayed here often.
And you know that he's a dealer in jewels?
Yeah.
So you and probably Bernard knew that Mork's assistant was arriving in Amsterdam on business?
Well, it is logical to think so, yeah.
Bernard saw Chapin?
That is correct, when he checked in.
And Bernard turned over the attaché case to someone that he thought was Chapin, huh?
That is true.
A concierge? A concierge has a good memory for faces, no?
You think seriously, Herr Adams, that there has been funny business?
Oh, without question. Chapin walked into a carefully laid trap.
And Bernard?
He'll be questioned closely by the police.
You know, sir, I am outraged by what you have told me. The thieves must be caught.
Oh, they will be, Herr Coppell.
Waiting for someone?
I will call the maid.
Go ahead. Don't you want what's coming to you, Hulda?
Elmer.
Elmer.
I never would have recognized you. You look like a bum.
Pretty good change, right? Worn out clothes, no shave, dirty.
Oh, you fooled me. Yes, but won't they think it funny, you sitting down with me?
I won't stay a minute.
Why the newspaper?
I will leave it here on the table when I go. The money's in there. 25,000.
You got only 100,000?
Mm-hmm. Half of the 25 is for Bernard. Be sure he gets it.
Yes, sure. You made 25 clear?
Yeah. The boss gets the other 50.
For doing nothing.
Oh, he set it up. I see him tomorrow. Then I fade away.
Well, the American consul to the rescue, I hope.
You're free. Oh, here's a raincoat. You better put it on till we can get you some decent clothes.
Oh, thanks. Say, how'd you get me sprung?
Elmer Morris is real. He's a known jewel thief.
And he set up this thing with Bernard and Coppell?
Well, we don't know that yet. Coppell is innocent, but we think Bernard was in on it. The police will know soon enough.
Did you speak to Mr. Moore?
I telephoned him, but he wasn't there. I left a message for him to return my call.
Does the office know about the theft?
Not from me.
You know what's funny about all this? How could I have been set up this way? Only Mork and I knew he was sending me abroad.
Why didn't he just mail the uncut diamonds?
Well, because he wanted me to negotiate in person with Von Sutter, the diamond cutter.
Oh, yeah, but that could be done by letter or by telephone. Prices are pretty well fixed. Von Sutter's is a little higher, but he's one of the best. Say, what's Mr. Mork like?
Oh, he's a fine old man. Treats me like a son. When he called me in about the trip, I thought he was going to fire me.
Oh,
well, business has been lousy.
Are the diamonds his?
Well, I suppose so. Why wouldn't they be?
He was acting alone?
Well, as far as I know, yeah. After the diamonds were cut and polished, they'd be worth a lot more. But why?
They were insured.
Oh, sure, they must have been.
So if they were stolen, Mork would collect.
Yeah, I suppose.
What if he stole them from himself?
Mr. Mork? Oh, come off it. He'd never do a thing like that.
Done before.
I don't believe it. Not Mr. Mork.
Oh, it's not a nice idea, I admit, but I'm suspicious by nature.
That's a great way to live.
It's kept me out of jail.
Far-fetched? Not really. Most of us are trusting souls. It's a shock when we discover that our trust has been misplaced. I never thought so-and-so would ever do a thing like that. You said it. All of us have. Paul Chapin trusts his employer. He has no reason not to. For that matter, neither do we. There really are international jewel thieves like Elmer Morris who work their clever schemes. The attaché case filled with uncut diamonds is gone. And so is Mr. Morris. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Theft depends on timing. You wouldn't try to steal a television set if a family is at home. Neither does a thief attempt to steal a fortune in jewels unless he has worked out a plan. For Elmer Morris, his plan depended on his colleagues. Huldah, who would dope Paul Chapin, and Bernard, the concierge, who would release the attaché case to Morris, posing as Chapin. It worked. We know who the three guilty persons are, but how can Chapin prove it? In the office of the U.S. Consulate.
Yeah? Who? Mr. Mort? He's here? Oh, for heaven's sake. Yeah, send him in.
Mr. Mork's here in Amsterdam?
So it seems. That was fast work.
When did you telephone him?
Early this morning. Noon, New York time. As I said, he wasn't there.
I don't get it, Mr. Adams.
No, do I.
Paul. Oh, my goodness, I've been worried about
Mr.
you.
Mork, I don't know what to say. The diamonds...
Don't worry about the diamonds. It's you I've been worried about. Are you all right?
Oh, sure, I'm fine.
You are Mr. Adams.
Oh, yes, won't you sit down?
Well, thank you. Were you mistreated, Paul?
No, sir, it was all a mistake.
You made remarkable time, Mr. Mort.
Hey?
Well, I telephoned your office this morning, 2 o'clock New York time, and here you are.
But I arrived late last night, Mr. Adams.
Oh. Well, then, may I ask how you knew that Mr. Chapin had been arrested?
I spoke with Von Sutter.
Oh, yeah, I had a 9 o'clock date with him yesterday morning.
I phoned him to find out what price you'd negotiated.
Oh, I see.
And when I heard that you'd been arrested and the diamonds stolen, I boarded a plane. You have no passport, no clothes. Now, I have some here in this suitcase, yours, which I picked up at your home.
Oh, that's great. Thank
Tomorrow, we'll return to New York.
Now, what about the stolen diamonds?
We leave that problem with the police.
I don't like to walk away from the mess, Mr. Mork.
There's nothing we can do, Paul.
Well, I could wring Bernard's neck.
Bernard was a fool, but he's not a criminal. I've known him for many years.
He handed that attaché case over to the other man, a jewel thief named Elmer Morris.
So that's who stole the diamonds. Well, I know him by reputation.
Bernard gave him the diamonds. You can't tell me that a concierge trained to remember faces could make that kind of mistake. Bernard knew me. He knew I wasn't the guy that was checking out.
Well, have you questioned Bernard and Capel?
Oh, yes.
And?
Well, as you've said, Mr. Mort, the problem is one for the police. They are trying to locate the maid, Huldah. She's the key suspect. It was Huldah who drugged the wine and knocked Paul out.
I see. Well, Mr. Adams, my thanks to you for coming to Paul's rescue.
Oh, you're welcome. But my work has just begun. I'm after Elmer Morris. He belongs behind bars.
That, unfortunately, has been true for many years.
Well, this time we'll put him there.
You sound very confident.
I am, because we'll track down the man behind this latest scheme. You know, it was very well planned.
Paul.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the hotel and get you into your own clothes.
Okay. Say, thanks for everything, Mr. Adams.
Oh, that's all right, Paul. I'm sorry you won't be in on the wrap-up.
Yeah. Still like to corner that Bernard and beat the truth out of him.
You've already beaten him up once, Paul.
That's true. That's funny.
Come along, Paul.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll return the stuff you loaned me, what I'm wearing later in the day, say 5 o'clock?
We can send them by messenger.
No, I'll bring them back.
I'll be here, Paul.
Once again, Mr. Adams, our thanks.
You're welcome. Connect me with Mr. Von Sutter, the jewel cutter, please.
I brought back the clothes, Mr. Adams. But that's not the real reason I'm here.
You figured it out.
How did Mork know I'd beaten up Bernard?
All right, I'll ask you one. How did Mork know that the diamonds had been stolen?
Well, he said he'd talked to Von Sutter.
Ah, but so did I talk to him. Mork had not talked with Von Sutter.
Then that's that. It was Mork's scheme.
That's right.
Oh, what a fool I've been.
Well, you can still be a hero. What if you're in on the arrest?
Well, what if I am? The police grab Mork, he confesses, and it's all over.
Ah, not just Mork. What about the man who stole your identity?
By now, he's probably in Miami.
Oh, we don't think so. He's right here in Amsterdam.
Well, why? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, but it does. He has to settle with Mork. Now, you and I walk in on them, and the police back us up.
We walk in on them?
Why not? You're staying with Mork, aren't you?
Yeah.
All you have to do is tip me off when Mork leaves you and the hotel. He won't want you along.
But won't the police be watching the hotel?
Oh, of course, but Mork's clever. He might give them the slip.
Well, why don't you just have him arrested?
We want to recapture the money, whatever's left of it.
Oh. The others have been paid off.
I'd say so.
Holder and Bernard.
That's right. Once we catch Mork and Morris, we'll bring in the others. Well, what'd you say, want to try?
Sure.
You understand me, Bernard?
And to leave Amsterdam at once?
Yes. Mr. Morris told me that the boss lied to the United States consul and that he is suspicious. Now, I am being followed.
What about me?
We have to be careful. Now, there's a houseboat on the Amstel. I have friends. I will stay with them. The police will search, but my friends will hide me.
What about me? I have no place to go.
This magazine is your share of the money. Over $12,000. It will buy you protection.
No, I know nothing of these things. Where will I find someone to help me? You cannot escape from the police. Now, it is better for me to go back to the Hotel Hearts. They cannot jail me for a mistake. I don't know what else to do.
Hide out. Buy passage on a freighter. You have the money you need.
But if the police...
The money is in the magazine. Now, I am leaving. I won't see you again. I hope you'll be safe, Bernard.
Yeah? And what about Morris?
Well, after he meets with the boss, he will leave for Switzerland. I meet him there.
No, how of us will be caught?
Not me.
Chapin will identify you.
Not a chance. You see, I have several passports, and I can change my appearance very quickly. No, I will be found innocent if I am caught. And I won't be.
You must think I'm some fool, Mr. Mork.
No. But I did tell you in New York to be careful.
I never thought I'd walk right into a trap.
It's happened to others, Paul. Men will do strange things for a fortune in diamonds.
I'm only afraid that loss is going to put us out of business.
Well, I had them insured before you left. It was a stiff premium, but we will regain more than half their value. We'll be all right.
I hope so.
I've spoken to Capel at the Hearts. He knows nothing about the theft. Bernard made a mistake.
You think he's innocent?
Bernard is not clever, Paul.
Well, he gave the attaché case to Morris.
Morris had your receipt?
Stolen when he and Hulda stripped me while I was drugged.
Exactly. Morris and Hulda are the ones who should be arrested. Bernard is innocent. Morris is an expert jewel thief. Hulda works with him.
You know that?
I suspect it. Now, shall we go to dinner?
Well, sure.
There's a fine Japanese restaurant near the Zyder Kirk. You'll enjoy it.
It sounds fine.
Good. After dinner, I will leave you.
Oh?
Yes, but not for long. I must apologize to Von Sutter for the trouble he's been put to.
You're going to see him alone?
Yes. No reason for you to meet him now, and he might say some sharp things to you.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Well, then, let's go and enjoy ourselves.
I'll try. I still feel terrible about the loss of the diamonds.
You? Mark. Yeah. Good work, Elmer.
Not bad. Except for Bernard.
The wine?
And the switched passport pictures. Look here. That's Chapin. clumsy job of switching pictures.
No matter. The two of you look somewhat alike. That's why I chose Chapin. The police are busy, of course.
They won't find Holder, but they'll break down Bernard. You're in the clear.
You're leaving tonight?
Yes, I'm booked as Chapin on a flight to Switzerland, but I won't be on it.
Oh?
I have another way to get out of Amsterdam. You weren't followed here.
No. What about you?
The only time I showed my face was when I met Holder and paid her off, and I couldn't be recognized.
You have my money?
Yes. But I don't think you're entitled to 50,000.
That was the agreement.
I'll give you 40. I took the entire risk.
You already have your 25,000, Elmer.
I want 10 more.
Would you prefer not to have any money at all?
Put down that gun, Mort.
Then put my money on the table.
You'd shoot me?
Without hesitation. I might even earn a reward for putting you out of circulation. Diamond merchant captures notorious thief. Sounds good, doesn't it, Elmer?
There's the money.
Thank me for your life.
Thanks.
Grab him, Paul.
What's the meaning? Keep your hands up. I have a gun.
Cool it, Mr. Mork.
Paul.
Yeah, the village idiot.
All right, Mr. Mork, come on along. The police will bring Elmer Morris. We're having a little party at the consulate.
Hi, Holder. How did a pretty girl like you...
Shut up.
Well, Mr. Mork, you recognize anyone here? Hulda? Bernard? Elmer Morris?
I'll have your job with this, Mr. Adams.
Bernard has been very helpful. He saw the wickedness of his ways and told us everything. Have you anything to say, Mr. Morris?
It is always a mistake to deal with an amateur. Bernard never should have sent the wine till Coppel ordered it. And Mork was a fool to say he talked to Von Sutter. Oh, very embarrassingly amateur.
The police will send you and Mork and Hulda back to the United States. Bernard will have a view through the bars for quite some time. And I will recommend that Paul Chapin be given the reward. Oh, yes, there is one. The reward for the capture of Elmer Morris.
He didn't capture me.
Not physically, perhaps, but his telephone call from the restaurant led the police to your room.
I regret what happened, Paul.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, making you my cat's paw for the scheme. I hope that someday you'll forgive me.
You are really something else. I almost feel sorry for you, Mr. Mort.
I feel sorry for myself. Well, Mr. Adams.
Yes, Mr. Mork. I'll bring in the police.
There's no reason to moralize over the obvious. Paul Chapin was duped by a man he trusted. Mr. Mork's shortcut to making a fortune failed because for every rascal in the world, there's a host of honest persons to unmask him. I'll be back shortly. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. People say, like father, like son. People say, the apple does not fall far from the tree. People talk about the sins of the fathers. You listen to some people and you might logically ask yourself, why bother to try to do anything or to be anyone? After all, isn't it who and what your father was that will determine the course of your life? Well, if you spend the next 53 minutes right here, you might get an insight into an answer.
Who's that? Be quiet. How did you get in here? You just heard how I got in. Through the window. I didn't want. I want to kill you. Kill me? Why? I never hurt anybody. You killed my father. Oh, no, I never killed anybody. You killed his memory. The memory I had of him. The memory I could live with. Now I can't think about him anymore. You killed him for me. Please, don't, please.
Our mystery drama, Blood Will Tell, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mason Adams. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. You hear endless complaints. People shake their heads sadly. They're in a rut. They're slaves to routine. Day in, day out, the same dreary old thing. Nothing ever happens, really happens. Well, that's how it is for most people. And the fact of the matter is, that's how most people probably want it. Here we have Norman Claymore, a very serious gentleman for whom life has always been well-ordered, regular, and uneventful. Norman sits at his desk where he works in the billing department of a mammoth corporation. All day he adds figures on a machine. Is this rewarding? Soul satisfying? Who knows? It's the sort of thing most people do, isn't it? Well, take note of the date. It all begins here.
I understand you are Mr. Norman Claymore. No middle initial. Social Security number 089030984.
Well, yeah, that's me.
I'm Nellis Resnick of Personnel. I'm sorry to disturb you.
Oh, well, just let me make this entry, please. If I don't put the figures down as soon as I get the total.
I understand.
There. Now.
I could have asked you to come over to Personnel.
Oh, I would have.
All we need is the answer to a single question on your record.
Oh?
In your original application for employment here, where it says parents, living or dead, you wrote father deceased. And where it says cause, you wrote died of illness. Do you recall?
Yeah.
Well, could you specify the illness?
Could I specify the illness?
Yes, what did he die of?
I don't know.
But you said illness. It must have been a
actually, I don't remember. See, I was only 3 or 4, I think.
Well, forgive me if this sounds forward, but didn't you ever ask your mother?
Well, I'm not sure I wanted to know. Why do you want to know?
Oh, I assure you it isn't merely idle curiosity. You see, we need this information for insurance purposes. Oh. It has to do with, tables of probabilities, various technical, computerized matters of that sort.
Uh-huh.
You appreciate the need for full information these days?
Oh, sure, of course.
Well, could you ascertain the answer?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, it's of vital importance. Because until the items can be completed, your file will remain open. We can't have that, can we?
What did she say her name was? Melisande Resnick? What a beautiful name. And what a beautiful woman. Yeah, a woman. Not a chattering, simpering, immature girl, but a woman. She must be my age, perhaps younger. In any case, she can hardly be 40. 35. Yep. She has the look of 35. It's not too late for us. A home of our own, children, just one would be enough. Mine and Melisande. Oh, what am I saying, Mommy? Oh, Mommy, I'm sorry. I'll never leave you. What was I thinking about? Melisande Resnick, indeed. Hell is filled with a Melisande Resnicks who tempt serious and sober, hard-working men from their duties to their mothers.
Mothers who have grown old and ill, making sacrifices for their ungrateful sons.
Have some pie, Normie.
I'm supposed to be on a diet.
Normie, you shouldn't be a fanatic about anything. I do so wish you'd meet a pretty girl who'd take you off my hand.
I'm looking, Mommy.
Oh, this music. This is the music your daddy and I used to dance to. This was music.
Talking about Daddy.
So many other great bands people today never heard of.
I have to ask you a question.
You tune in the radio at night and hear wonderful bands from all over the country.
Yeah, Mommy, a girl came up from personnel, and she told me that they have to know just exactly what kind of illness it was that Daddy died of.
A girl came up to talk to you?
Yeah, Mommy, it's about Daddy's death.
Did it strike you as strange?
I understand why they might want to know.
Oh, I'm not discussing that. Your problem has always been that you could never follow the main line of the argument.
All I'm saying is she told me why they wanted to know.
We'll address ourselves to that presently. First, why did this girl come up to see you?
Mommy, as I'm trying to tell you, she wanted to know.
Well, if she wanted to know, why couldn't she have elicited that information on the telephone? You do have inter-office communication, do you not?
Well,
yes. Well, and the fact that she is with personnel only serves to prove my point.
What point?
Normie, there are, as you know, women who are desperate for marriage. Unscrupulous women who will do anything to ensnare a man.
Oh, but Melisande.
Melisande, is it?
Well, she had to tell me her name.
Her first name? You see, my poor, naive little Normie, she goes through her files of personnel, picks out the unmarried men, and since you are obviously the most eligible of the lot, she made some pretext to meet you.
But it did sound rather legitimate to me.
Normie, you're such a babe in the woods. So unaccustomed to the wiles of women.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Mommy. But what should I do about the question she asked me?
Do? Or just disregard it and disregard her, and she'll get the message.
And that's Mommy. Is there a fella who has a wiser or more loving mother? She figures every angle. She catches on so quickly. I guess I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Well, I went back to the office the following morning, and Miss Resnick did not contact me, nor did she the next day or the day after, which led me to assume, naturally, that the request she had made was, in truth, a device to make my acquaintance. However, I had underestimated Miss Resnick, because on the following Monday...
Mr. Claymore, you never did get back to me with that information.
That's right, I didn't. Are you sure it's important?
Well, certainly it's important.
To whom?
Well, to the company, of course. Why else would I ask?
I have no idea.
Mr. Claymore, I have been told to complete your record by the vice president in charge of personnel. Now, do you want me to tell him that you refuse to give us this information?
Well, you may tell him anything you like.
Mr. Claymore, have you considered the consequences?
Consequences?
An assumption will be made that you have something to hide. Now, really, why should you create an unfavorable impression? Look, every employee of the corporation, from the chairman of the board down, has filled out this form, just as you're required to do.
Well, just put down any disease, TB, whatever.
I cannot put down what I know to be false. Mr. Claymore, can you obtain this information from me no later than tomorrow?
This ruthless, unscrupulous woman appears to have upset you a great deal.
Mommy, she seems to be very shy and quiet.
Oh, they're the worst kind.
But I have to give them an answer. What disease did Daddy die?
Well, he didn't die of any disease. He was killed in a bus accident.
Oh, Mommy.
Yes, he was standing at the bus stop, waiting. The bus came along. He stepped off the curb. The bus didn't stop.
Mommy, you said...
You see, he thought it was the local, but it turned out to be the express.
But you said that he took ill and died.
Did I say that? Well, perhaps I did.
But if it wasn't true...
It may not have been true, but it was kind. After all, being run down by a bus is an absolutely horrible way to be killed, and you were a little child. It could have done something to your psyche. You might have become terrified of buses for the rest of your life. And not being rich, we couldn't afford to travel everywhere by taxi cab. Isn't that so?
Oh, yeah.
Certainly you would have had bad dreams.
Well, and 4 cars of death, I can tell Miss Resnick that Daddy died in a bus accident.
Yes. And after you tell her that, you can tell her goodbye.
I'm sorry to disturb you again.
Well, what is it now? I did telephone the information to you, didn't I?
Yes, you did, and I placed it in your record.
Well, then what is the problem?
The vice president in charge of personnel, he asked me to ascertain why you lied.
Lied? Lied about what?
Lied about the cause of your father's death. He wants to know why, if your father was killed in a bus accident, you found it necessary to lie about it. Why did you say he died of illness?
Well, that is the story that my mother told me. She wanted to spare a little child's feelings.
Oh, I appreciate that, but we must know the exact circumstances.
I have just given them to you.
I'm afraid that will not be sufficient. If he was killed by a bus, there would be a police report. If he died of illness, I'm sure there was a death certificate.
What does it really matter?
Mr. Claymore, until the matter is resolved, your file will be incomplete. This could just about destroy the computer. Would you want that to happen?
Melisande Resnick, I love you. I know I'm disobeying Mommy, but I love you. I love you because you're so practical, so down to earth. I love you for your quiet strength, for the way you can just stick to the point. You're so much like Mommy. Melisande, we can't do very much about it now. I can't marry anyone while Mommy's alive, but Mommy can't live forever. After all, nobody lives forever.
Oh, this band plays very much like the old Hal Kemp Orchestra.
Why can't we give them proof of how Daddy died?
Because it's none of their business.
Well, it's not an unreasonable request.
I see. She's seduced you, hasn't she?
Who?
That Melisande Resnick with her blonde hair, her blue eyes.
How do you know she has blonde hair and blue eyes?
With a clinging sweater and a tight skirt.
Mommy, how do you know this?
Don't you think I would find out at first hand what sort of Jezebel is trying to ensnare my son? Darling, I went downtown to your office building. I got a look at her. Oh, a very good look, let me assure you.
Mommy, I've only seen her exactly 3 times, and all 3 times she was at my desk, and at no time did I see her for more than 2 or 3 minutes.
It's all she requires. The idea of her, the seductive idea of her has been planted in your soul. Cleanse yourself, Normie. You have strength of character. Drive her from your mind.
Mommy, if I don't bring in proof of how Daddy died, I can be forced to quit my job.
Perhaps that would be for the best.
But I have seniority, an equity, and a pension plan. I'm 40 years old. I mean, where can I go to start all over again?
Now, Normie, you have a great amount of ability. You can get a good job anywhere.
Why won't you tell me what Daddy died of?
It's getting late. I think I'll go to bed.
Don't you understand? They're going to fire me.
Well, dear, who knows? After all, it may just turn out to be for the best.
Well, now, little acorns suddenly sprout into great big oaks. Tiny molehills become huge mountains. Why is Mommy so set against giving Normie what, after all, should only be a piece of routine information? You've already heard enough of our story to come up with a variety of interesting possibilities. Think about them, and let's compare notes when I return shortly with Act 2. One thing you can now accept as gospel. We live in a world of forms, papers, documents, records. There are no secrets. There is no privacy. Soon there'll be no mystery. All of us shall become open books. Mr. Congreve wrote a play in which a lady said to a gentleman, "Oh, sir, you must not kiss and tell." That was almost 300 years ago. Today, you must not only tell if you kissed, but also if you didn't. And why?
Mommy, I know you don't understand. I'll be fired. If I don't bring in a certificate of one sort or another, I'll be fired.
Darling, you weren't listening. I said it would be for the best.
A job like mine, a good job like mine, how could losing it be for the best and for such a trivial reason?
Oh, but it is not a trivial reason.
All they want to know is the cause of Daddy's death.
I say that's none of their affair. What is involved here is the basic principle of privacy.
I am not concerned with principles.
I can see that.
You don't understand.
No, me dear. You're the one who doesn't understand. You're the one who doesn't sense the grave danger.
What danger?
The danger has a name. Miss Melisande Resnick.
But, Mommy...
Oh, darling, you're so innocent of the world. It's quite probably my fault. She has already seduced you, and that is why you must leave that place.
Mommy!
She must not be permitted to destroy your life. And that is your mommy's final word.
Mommy's right. She's always right. But Melisande, she's so nice. Is that the word? Yeah, nice. Surely she must be exactly the kind of girl Mommy would choose for me herself. I don't understand. Melisande hasn't said one word, made one suggestion that might even remotely be considered as improper. Yet what does Mommy know that I don't?
Good morning, Mr. Claymore. Do you have the information for me?
No, Miss Resnick, I do not.
Oh, I'm at a loss to understand your reluctance. A most insignificant matter has been blown completely out of proportion.
I do not agree that the matter is insignificant. The right to privacy.
We're concerned here with the world of practicality. The world as it exists. All I can say is that failure to furnish us with the information can mean your job.
I realize that.
You realize that? And you still...
I am prepared, as they say, to walk the last mile.
Understand, Mr. Claymore. And please, this is off the record. In the ordinary way, the matter would be of no significance. However, the vice president in charge of personnel is the son of the founder.
I didn't know that.
Well, it was necessary to give him a title to keep him happy. And now he looks for things to justify his job. Well, he found you.
I can't do anything about that.
You're an excellent employee. I would hate to see you lose your job.
Well, sometimes a man must stand up.
You have 3 weeks.
3 weeks to do what?
To complete the form. The vice president left for his vacation last night. His parting words to me were, if that record isn't filled in fully and accurately with documentation, Norman Claymore will be fired.
Well, then I guess I'll be fired.
Oh, no, you mustn't be. Oh, why? Why won't you write down the cause of your father's death?
Because I don't know it.
But that's impossible. You must know. Is your mother living?
Yeah, she's living with me.
Oh, huh? What does she tell you?
It seems that every time I ask, she tells me a different story.
Well, perhaps she's afraid of what's involved.
Afraid?
It's possible. I say possible, not probable or even likely, but possible that she doesn't want the circumstances of his death to be known.
But, Mommy, she would tell me. She tells me everything. We're very close.
Oh, Mr. Claymore, I know we would hate to lose you. Oh, please, try to resolve this very minor problem somehow. There's nothing personal in this. I'm just thinking of the good of the company. You understand?
Yes, Miss Resnick. I understand. I understand, my darling Melisande. Oh, how I understand everything. I understand that this is our courtship. This is how we are wooing one another. This is the early, tentative reaching out. But I must face the problem. Why do I know nothing at all about Daddy's death or even his life? Why are there no pictures, no letters, no mementos? Why are there no stories, no family stories? Why is there no family? No aunts, uncles, cousins? Why are Mommy and I alone in the world? I must ask her. How can I ask her?
What's troubling you, Normie?
Well, it's about
your daddy, isn't it?
How did you know?
Because I'm your poor old Mommy, and I know everything about my little boy.
Mommy, what did he...
Die of? Normie, dear, I don't want to talk about it. Just because some... No, I won't say anything disparaging about her morals, even though it's true. Let's just say I don't want to talk about your daddy's death because I find it painful.
Well, then let's talk about his life.
I find that painful, too.
But, Mommy, shouldn't I know something about my dad?
Oh, please, Normie, don't be disobedient. Do you want me to feel pain?
Mommy.
Oh, my goodness, this is my bridge night. Where am I playing this evening?
At Mrs. Selver's.
What a wonderful memory you have. Darling, are you sure you'll be all right tonight without me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good boy.
I drove Mommy to Mrs. Selverson's house where she would spend the next 3 hours. Usually, I killed the time till I had to pick her up in a movie. But tonight, I drove straight back home. There was something I had to know. And I had to know it, or else all would be over between Melisande and me. I had to find the information. And where can I find it? Mommy will not tell me. But somewhere in Mommy's room is the answer. I know that. I know the answer is in Mommy's desk, or in her chest of drawers, or in some of those cardboard boxes high up on the shelves of her closet. The secret must be in one of those places because Mommy made me promise on my honor, cross my heart and hope to die, that I would never go into a room unless she was there. Never. Could I break my promise to Mommy? I must know about Daddy, because unless I tell Melisande, she'll reject me, and I can't live with that. And so, I look in Mommy's desk drawer, her checkbooks, receipts, bills, letters. Nothing there about Daddy. I know that. I know where it has to be. In the cardboard box, top shelf of her closet. Top shelf, cardboard box. I reach up carefully. The box is in my hand. I walk to the desk with it. I don't want to look inside. But I look. I don't want to pick up the top newspaper from the pile that lies in the box. But I pick it up. And I read the headline. Norman Claymore executed. I am numb, as if I have been struck a heavy blow. In the days, I look at the date. The paper is 35 years old. Norman Claymore is my father. Daddy. He has been hanged for murder. Not one murder, many murders. My daddy. I read now for an article, one article of many. A reporter is interviewing my daddy.
Mr. Claymore, why did you kill those people?
Why? How can I tell you why? Some of us are made that way, that's all.
Made that way?
In the blood. Can't be helped. It goes from father to son. My father was a murderer.
There's no record of his...
Oh, he's dead now, so I'm free to speak. I saw him kill. I was a little boy, but I remember I saw him kill. I don't know what this is in my blood, this rage. I feel this rage. You know what it is to get angry?
Yes.
Violently angry.
Yes, I suppose.
Angry enough to want to kill.
Well, truthfully, yes.
And when you reach that point, do you kill?
No.
That's where we're different. I kill.
If you had it to do all over again, would you have tried to be different?
I don't believe you followed what I said. I tried to be different this time. I tried not to kill, but it didn't help. It's how I'm made, how God made me. And therefore, I know God will forgive me. Telephone is ringing. I can answer my wife. It's 11. I'm late. It's Mommy calling me to pick her up. Her bridge game is over. Hastily, I replaced the newspaper. I covered the box. I put it back on the top shelf. I pick up the receiver. Hello?
Normie, did you fall asleep?
Oh, yeah, I must have.
It's odd. I never had to remind you to call.
I was just tired, Mommy. I'll be right over.
Normie, is everything all right?
Yes, Mommy.
I don't know. I can usually tell when my little boy is disturbed.
Mommy, everything is just fine.
Oh, you don't have to bite Mommy's head off.
I'll be over in 5 minutes.
Oh, you'll be over in 5 minutes. To do what? Well, he's angry. Judging from the tone in his voice, he's even furious. You heard what his father had to say about the fury and the blood of the men in his line. Is he that enraged with his mother, with his adored Mommy? It's a touch-and-go business we're involved with, and we'll sort it all out in Act 3 in just a few moments. Certain pieces of news you don't get every day. These qualify, perhaps, as one-in-a-lifetime headlines. For instance, our Norman Claymore has just discovered that his father was a murderer. Not just a murderer, but a multiple killer at that, who was finally brought to justice and hanged for his crimes. Now, he would never have endeavored to discover this fact about his father had he not been compelled to fill out a form at his place of work, which asked, if either or both parents are deceased, list the cause of death. And yet, that's exactly what he must do if he wants to keep his job.
Whatever did get into you this evening, Normie?
Hey, Mommy.
You know you must never make me wait for you at Mrs. Silverton's after the game. I simply cannot tolerate the woman. Normie, are you sure you're all right?
I said I was, didn't I?
Oh, you're snapping at me again. Oh, I know. It's that Melisande Resnick.
Oh, now, really?
She's upset you. She makes you think strange, unnatural thoughts.
Unnatural. Isn't it natural for a man and a woman to want to... Unnatural? You're the one who's unnatural, Mommy. You're the one who treats me like a child, who finds fault with every girl. You who are unnatural, an unnatural woman. And therefore you must be evil, and therefore I want to kill. I want to kill. Oh, no. Oh, no. What am I saying? Oh... I understand you now, Mommy. I understand why. You know what's in my blood. This evil thing that's in my blood. That's why you watch me, why you keep me under your thumb. Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, darling, whatever are you mumbling about?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Mom.
It's that girl. This is even worse than I feared. That woman has completely captured your mind.
Oh, Mommy, how easy it is to misunderstand you. Of course you discourage me from marriage. You must. You know what's in my blood. You know what I have inherited from my father. You know I must never pass this along to my own children. I must not have children. You could have told me about Daddy, but you refused because you loved me. You wanted me to have a happy memory of my father. Oh, how I love you, Mommy. How I love you. I must say goodbye to Melisande. To all thoughts of Melisande. There can never be a Melisande. Never.
Mr. Claymore.
Oh, yes, Miss Resnick.
I haven't heard from you in all this time.
I know.
About that form.
Well, I suppose if you insist.
Oh, I don't insist, Mr. Claymore. It's Mr. Pennypacker.
Mr. Pennypacker.
Oh, the vice president, he's the one.
Then I'll have to be fired.
Oh, that would be a shame.
There are certain things that belong within the family, within the bosom of the family.
I think I understand. Oh, Mr. Claymore, I cannot help but admire you.
Well.
You're protecting someone. Now, that's obvious. Oh, but at such a cost. You know, you're a hero. In the true sense of the word.
Oh, no, not really.
Oh, yes, and I must keep your secret. Oh, it's so unfair. If it weren't for that Mr. Pennypacker, we could just disregard the whole affair.
Is that so?
Well, he's the one who lit the fire. He's the one who wants the answer. No one else really cares. Oh, she's due back tomorrow. And I suppose that's the end.
I looked into her eyes, into my Melisandre's beautiful blue eyes that were filled with worry. No, Melisande, this is not the end. Not for you and me. I hate that Enoch Pennypacker. I hate him because he stole my father from me. I had a father I thought was a good man. Because of Enoch Pennypacker, I had to discover my father was a killer. Now I know the meaning of those secret urges, those drives, those yearnings. It's been the desire to kill. It's in my blood. I can't deny it. I won't deny it. And I won't deny you either. Melisande, it's wrong, I know, but we are human. My father knew, but did he deny himself my mother? Never. And I shall not deny myself you.
No, May. There's something wrong.
Wrong? What, no?
Now, darling, I know you better than you know yourself. Something is burning inside of you.
Please, everything's all right.
How do you mean? You won't share this with your mom?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Now, no, May. We must get to the bottom of this thing.
No, we mustn't. Don't say another word. I'm fighting it, can't you understand? I'm fighting the bad blood. Shut up, don't quiz me, let me alone. I'll fight it off, this fury, this rage in my blood, this insane desire to kill Enoch Pennypacker. Let there be quiet. Let there be calm. Please, Mommy, please.
No, me. We've always been able to talk out your troubles.
I tell you, I have no troubles.
Mommy knows better. No, me. Where are you going at this hour?
Out.
Where?
Nowhere.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Nothing. Who's there? Is someone... Who are you? How did you get in here? You heard. I broke your window, Mr. Pennypacker. How do you know my name? Everybody at the plant knows your name. What are you doing here? I intend to kill you. Kill me? What for? Why should anyone want to kill me? You killed my father. Me? Oh, no. I never killed anyone in my life. You killed his memory. Ask anyone. I'm the mildest person. You tried to separate me from the woman I love. No. I've never done anything bad in my life. Lies won't save you. Please, don't come near me. I'm ready to complete the form, to answer the open question on my record. I don't even know what you're talking about. Cause of father's death. I'll tell you. My father was hanged. I'm truly sorry to hear that. A murder. We all make mistakes. It was no mistake. It was in his blood. No, that's impossible. A thing like that. And it's in my blood. Listen, maybe a psychiatrist. I can't help myself. I'm going to kill you. No, don't. Please. Don't. I was seized with an uncontrollable rage. I had to kill. My fury was so overpowering I could kill with my bare hands. I hit him again and again and again. And finally, I stopped. All passion was spent. I looked at him. He was dead. You didn't need to feel for his pulse, to listen for his heartbeat. He was dead. You could tell by the sprawl of him that he was dead. And I felt at peace. Such a delicious feeling of calm. Such a satisfying feeling of security. I had finally found my identity. I was my father's son. Blood will tell. Norman Claymore.
Mr. Claymore, Melisande Resnick.
Yes, I know.
Have you read the news?
What news?
Oh, the dreadful news in this morning's paper.
Why, no.
It's Mr. Pennypacker. He was murdered last night.
No.
Oh, yes. Brutally murdered. They think it was some homicidal maniac. I'm sure it must have been.
I'm really very sorry to hear that.
Oh, I knew you would be. Even though you had little cause to like Mr. Pennypacker.
Oh, that's nothing to think of now.
Oh, this crazy thing. Well, it's an ill wind that doesn't blow some good. You don't have to worry about your job anymore.
Believe me, Miss Resnick, my job is not worth Mr. Pennypacker's life. Actually, if by giving it up we could bring that poor man back.
Oh, Mr. Claymore, do you know what you are? You are a beautiful human being.
Yes. And so are you, Miss Resnick. So are you a beautiful human being? Well, that's my invitation. What am I waiting for? She loves me. Could she have stated it more clearly? And I need her. Her love will keep my bad blood in check. When I was a child, Mommy's love could do that. But now that I'm a man, only the love of a woman can save me. She'd save me. Whenever I feel that rage to kill surge through my veins, her love will save me. Melisande, I'm coming to you. I know that you're waiting for me. I'm coming to you. Tonight. Yeah. Oh, what? I must have the wrong address. This is 398 Lauren Lane. You're on target, Shorty. I thought this was the residence of Melisande Resnick. It is.
Who's at the door, Ed?
Melisande. Some short little guy looking for you, baby.
It's Norman. Norman Claymore. Well, come on in. I didn't recognize you with your clothes on. I mean, with your overcoat and a hat. Well, the only times I ever saw you, you were sitting at that desk with the green eye shade and in your shirt sleeves and banging away at that adding machine 8 hours a day. Punch on those keys.
Melisande.
Give him a drink, Les.
It looks like he needs it. What do you have? Melisande, I thought that... Who's he?
Oh, that's a good question. Les, who are you?
Well, we hang around together another couple of years. I guess I'll qualify as your husband. Melisande, I thought that you were in love with me. Hey, baby. You been giving the eye to chumps again? She can't help it, Shorty. She tries to make every guy she meets. Melis, but it don't mean nothing. The only guy she'll ever go home with is me.
I'm sorry, Shorty.
My name is Norman. Nah, don't get mad, Norman. See, Melisande, see what you've done. He's mad.
Oh, come on, Norman. These things happen. You're a big boy.
I'm going to kill you. Both of you. Yeah, you and who else? This is what happens when I don't listen to Mommy. How right she was about you. She called you Jezebel. Norm, I think you better believe it. You're a harlot. That's enough. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. He's a maniac. Kill you. Kill you.
talk about it, Mr. Claymore.
What's there to talk about, miss? I killed him.
We know that. Why?
Why? Because I'm my father's son.
What does that mean?
Claymore. Norman Claymore. Does the name mean anything to you? Think, miss. Many years ago, there was a murderer, Norman Claymore.
I think I remember.
Well, he was my father.
What?
Murder was in his blood, and he passed that blood to me, and that's why I killed him. Enoch Pennypacker, too.
You say you also killed this Pennypacker man?
Yes. When my blood begins to rage the way my father's did, then I have no control.
Excuse me, please. Miss Himmelwright? Oh, yes, that's my case. I'll come out and talk to her. Mr. Claymore, do you want to see your mother?
Mommy? Oh, yeah.
Just finish dictating your statement to the secretary, and I'll bring her in to see you.
Doctor, my son. Can I see my son?
Yes, Mrs. Claymore, in just a few minutes.
He didn't kill those people. He couldn't kill them.
We have witnesses, Mrs. Claymore.
But why? Why?
He says his father was a murderer. Is that true? Is it?
Yes.
He says his father claimed murder was in the blood. Is that true?
Yes.
And so your son says he killed because he inherited that murderer's blood. He can't help himself.
That's not true.
It wasn't true about his father.
It was true about his father, yes, but it couldn't be true about Norman. It couldn't be.
Why not, Mrs. Claymore?
Because Norman was adopted.
So, blood will tell, will it? The question is, what will blood tell? And to whom will blood tell it? And if you want to reach into the heart of the matter, what is blood? We're not talking about serum and plasma and cells and platelets. What we have in mind is blood as a mystique. All right, enough questions. You want answers. Well, wait for me to come back. A tricky business, this, about blood. And sometimes the blood you think you have may be more powerful than that which actually flows through your veins. Or less. And why do we say flows through the veins? Why not through the thoughts as well? Blood, the great mystery, the greatest mystery of our existence, which is why you hear about it so often on Mystery Theater. Our cast included Mason Adams, Bryna Rayburn, Evie Juster, and Ken Harvey. The entire production is under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale. I've never been afraid of anything in all my life.
That's the way I remember it, Kay. Just take a deep breath and come through. Float right through the locked door as if it weren't there.
I'm moving toward it. It's almost as if I were flying.
The important thing is not to worry about it, Kay.
I'd feel better if I could understand it, if there was some kind of reasonable explanation.
Through, Kay. Come through.
A solid door, and I'm passing.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, your host for another story of the macabre. We range everywhere, searching out unusual experiences from such different sources as the subconscious, the world of apparitions, and the occupants of space. Our object is to reflect, as in a mirror, what may lie behind what we appear to be, because no man is that. This is a legendary Japanese ghost story, thousands of years old, when customs and rules of conduct were inflexible, as Hagagawa Shinzaburo found out.
Karma. Fate. Yes, my young friend, fate. Your karma destines you to suffer. I love Tsuyu. You may not love her. She is the daughter of a samurai of the highest elitist class. Put her from your mind. If you do not, Hagawara, you invite both your deaths. Heed my warning.
Our mystery story, The Golden Amulet, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Tony Roberts. It is sponsored in part by Sign-Off, the Sinus Medicines, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The religion of Gautama Buddha, born in the 6th century B.C., spread from northern India to Ceylon, Burma, Siam, China, and to Japan. Its ultimate goal is nirvana, the final emancipation from the necessity of transmigration. Unless nirvana is attained, the doctrine of impermanence applies to all things, and even the gods are liable to the effects of fate and of transmigration. Buddhism denies a permanent self. These beliefs, fate and transmigration, underlie what happened to Hagawara Shinzaburo.
A lovely villa, Dr. Shijo. The lady Tsuyu lives here alone? Not entirely. She has... the door is opening.
Please to enter this humble house. Dr. Shijo?
Connie, how nice to see you again. This is my young friend Hagawara Shinzaburo.
Oh, you are welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me, please.
Humble, did she say, Doctor? It's elegant. That teakwood chest is beautiful. So are the tables and the copper bowls and the garden behind.
Ah, Dr. Shijo, my old friend.
You are as beautiful as ever to you. With your permission, I asked Hagawara to walk with me. May I introduce him?
By your dress, I see that you are a samurai.
But a novice. I am honored to make your acquaintance, Lady Tsuyu.
Lady, by breeding only. I am unmarried. But thank you. Tsuyu, I will serve tea on the patio in the garden. Go with her, Dr. Shijo. You are old friends.
Yes. We have much to talk over. You and Connie live alone in this villa?
Because I live apart from my father, Yedo. My mother went to another existence. He remarried. I do not like my stepmother. He provided me with this villa and a servant, old Connie.
You see no one?
No one unescorted. My father is a Hamamoto.
I understand. A samurai of the highest class. Does he visit you?
From time to time. Otherwise, I am alone.
And the future?
I cannot divine my karma.
I can. And mine. From the moment I saw you...
Perhaps we should go to the patio and join Dr. Shijo.
In good time, Tsuyu. For this moment, just let me look at you. Your mistress looks very well, Connie.
In health, but not in heart, Doctor. It is wrong for so beautiful a young girl to be confined in this villa.
Her father has found no one suitable for her?
None. You have today made a mistake, Dr. Shijo. That young man.
You noticed, too?
He is struck by her.
And your mistress?
I know the signs of love, Doctor.
But that cannot be, Connie. Her father would disown her.
And Hagawara would be killed.
I have spoken when I should have remained silent. I beg your forgiveness.
You cannot control your heart any more than I can mine, Hagawara. The moment I saw you, it was stolen away.
By the gods, I swear that I love you. I defy them and your high place in proclaiming my love.
And I love you. If you do not visit me again, Hagawara, I will die.
Hagawara, my poor young friend. Months have gone by, Dr. Shijo. Months since I walked with you to Suyu's villa. I must not visit her without an escort. I have been tempted, but I will not compromise her.
That at least is to your credit. Suyu's father would disown her, and you would be killed. I do not know where karma leads you. I know you suffer.
Karma? I love Suyu.
No one can defy his fate.
Please, I beg you, Shijo. Walk with me to her villa.
I will walk there alone.
I am determined to see her again. You cannot imagine?
I, too, was young.
Then help me, please.
Yes, Master?
You and your husband, Tommaso, have attended me for more than 30 moons, Monet.
That is true, Master.
You are a fine person.
It is a pleasure to serve a considerate young samurai, Master Hagawara.
You are content?
Yes.
You live in a small hut, Monet. Do you never long for better?
Fate has determined what Tommaso and I do, and where we live. As a Japanese and Buddhist, you know that, Master. This existence was determined for us, and yours for you.
You believe in transmigration?
The soul passes to another body until the end of time, Master.
So, what each of us is now was determined by a previous existence.
Tommaso and I are servants. You are a young samurai warrior. It is not for anyone to question what the gods have decreed. You know all this.
I am in love, Monet.
We know.
With a lady named Tsuyu.
The daughter of the mighty warlord Yedo? Oh, she belongs to a caste apart from yours, Master.
We love each other. I must see her. I want you to carry a message to her.
I cannot, Master.
You shall.
You are asking me to risk my life. If I am discovered by the lady's father...
There is no risk. She lives apart from him. Here is my message. Take it to Lady Tsuyu.
What is it, wife?
I am ill, Tommaso. See this message. He has ordered me to take it to Tsuyu. Must I obey him?
The master risks 3 lives. Shall I speak to him?
Hagawara denounces his karma and defies the gods.
We must ask a priest to intercede.
No, Tommaso. The master would be angry. We are but servants. We do not have the right to interfere. Go to Dr. Shido. He is Hagawara's friend.
I will. And I'll take him the master's message for Tsuyu. The doctor is a wise man. Let him decide what is right to be done.
Perhaps he will consult Misai, the fortune teller. It is said that she is gifted in reading the future.
Where are we, Okoni? This is our temporary home, and my villa. It is no more. It is dark here. Are there no windows? It is night to you. For us, it is always night. Can we walk in the night? If you so choose, can we find the home of Hagawara Sindamuro? If we wander about, perhaps we may. And lead the way. Where are we, Okoni? It is a field of dreams. Yes. Is this a dream? No, my lady. I don't understand. My villa. among the living, so we are not... We're dead. Yes, my lady. We are prisoners of our tomb until the night of the festival of the dead. Then, as the gods decree, we will be ready to pass into our future existence. Dead. And Hagawara, he lives. He lives a life of death, Oconee. I must go to him until the night of the festivals of the dead, when the peony lanterns light the way for returning spirits. They will not be able to see you, my lady. Not see me? Oh, no, of course not. We're dead. Are we really dead, Oconee? Our bodies lie in that tomb. Do you? But I see you as clearly as I saw you in life. What you see is not real. We see each other, but we are not real. We are ghosts. Do you?
Monet?
Yes, Master?
Did you deliver my message?
No, Master.
How dare you disobey me?
To protect you, Master. The Lady Tsuyu is forbidden. She is from a higher existence than you, Master.
The highest existence is love.
What the gods have decreed shall be. The love of which you speak is a venomous snake, and it will kill you.
Where is the message I gave you?
Tomaso has it.
Return it to me at once. When it is returned, both you and Tomaso are dismissed.
Master, please.
I am tempted to kill you for your disobedience.
We have served you faithfully. A samurai has compassion.
Get out! I am not afraid of Tsuyu's father. Let him abandon her. We will go away, far from his reach.
He would hunt you down.
I will fight to the death for Tsuyu.
You won't have to, Hagawara. Your trouble is over.
Just what does that mean?
Tsuyu and Oconee are dead.
I don't believe you. I don't believe they're dead. It's a trick. Or you've been warned by Yedo, her father. You're protecting yourself from him because you brought us together.
It is no trick.
I'll go to the villa myself.
At your own risk. When you come to your senses, I hope you will apologize to Monet and Tomaso. Perhaps even to me.
You have not lied to me, Doctor. You are not deceiving me.
The cleverest of lies lasts only a week. I bring what should be good news to you. You are safe at last. Because Tsuyu is dead.
Oriental philosophy is strange to us. We do not think of death as good news, but it is to a Buddhist, because one existence is followed by another, which may be much better. That is what Hagawara Shinzaburo has been taught. This Buddhist concept is deeply ingrained in him, but so was his intense love for the Lady Tsuyu. With her death, you might think that this legendary story has come to an end. It is only beginning. I'll return shortly with Act 2. We're dealing here with an ancient Japanese story about what karma, which is fate, has predestined for Hagawara Shinzaburo, who loved deeply, but, like others after him, not wisely. I have always thought that those terms deny each other. Love is one phenomenon, one of feeling. Wisdom is the opposite of feeling. Now, how can love, profound love, admit wisdom to give judgment? The former makes that impossible. Love is a kind of magic, and it is not to be evaluated. It is the next afternoon, late, and Tommaso enters his hut.
Undo the bundle, Monet. We have been restored.
Restored? We do not have to leave.
He has repented.
Sit down, Tommaso. You are as pale as the mountain snow.
I have received a great fright.
What?
Lady Tsuyu and Koni are dead.
Oh.
Hagawara became frantic. He left the house and I followed him.
He went to the villa?
He searched for it, but it is not there. The villa is a ruin.
How can that be? And why did Lady Tsuyu and Koni die?
I cannot answer either question, my wife.
She died for love, and Koni for sorrow. What of Hagawara?
He wanders the paths and fields like a wild thing.
Oh.
I kept him in sight and then spoke to him. He fell to the ground and wept. Then he forgave me, and you, and pleaded with me to return to his service.
Where is the master now?
I could not drag him from the cemetery. He is torn by grief.
Tomaso, we must bring him home. He cannot remain there through the night.
He is a young man with a hot temper. He may go to Tsuyu's father and demand an explanation. Grief often reverts to anger.
Yedo would kill him.
That is what Hagawara may wish.
Oh, Koni, look. Hagawara is lying before your tomb, my lady. Oh, he lies there suffering some grief for me. My heart, even in death, breaks for love of him. Love was not to be. Leave him. Oh, but we must look upon each other once more, O Koni. Perhaps on the night of the Festival of the Dead, we will hang the peony lantern and light your way to him. Oh, that is 2 moons from now, O Koni. 2 moons. Does Hagawara really live? Yes, my lady. But Dr. Shizu told me that he had died. Why? I do not know. And he told Hagawara that I was dead. He lied to both of us. See you? Look, Dr. Shizu is approaching the tomb. Come now. I will hear what they say. We cannot, Tsuyu. Come with me into the tomb. But Koni, we see. But we cannot hear or feel. Come.
Hagawara,
Go away. Please, go away.
Rouse yourself. You cannot lie before this tomb through the night. Your weakness invites contempt.
I cannot believe I have been so cursed.
It is not for man to question his fate. This is yours. Face it. Come now. We will see you home.
But Tsuyu?
She is dead. Drive her image from your mind. Grief is weak and sacrilegious. Your behavior is unmanly. You're tempting the gods. Continue, and in your next existence, you may not even be a man.
Master?
Yes, Monet.
I have brought you tea.
Thank you.
Am I permitted to say, Hagawara Shinzaburo, that Tomaso and I have admired your return to this life?
Thank you.
What is your pleasure this night?
My pleasure?
It is the night of the Festival of the Dead. In past years...
Of course. We hung out the peony lanterns to guide the spirits back to us.
And we hang them out tonight?
Yes. Of course.
Perhaps it would be better not to hang the lanterns.
Have no fear, Monet. I love the woman. I cannot love her ghost. Is there more that I can do for you, Hagawara? No, Tomaso? I will enjoy my evening tea here in the garden and retire early. The peony lanterns look lovely. It is a sacred night, Master. I have hung one on my hut. I will bid you good night. Good night, Tomaso.
Hagawara.
In the name of Buddha. Who calls?
It is Tsuyu. I am behind the hedge that screens your garden.
Tsuyu. Is it really you?
I have waited many moons for you to visit me again and to embrace me.
I thank the God, for their mercy. You're real. I feel you and hear you speak, my beautiful Suyo. I don't understand this at all. Shijo told me that you were dead.
He also told me that you had gone on to another assistant.
And he did lie to me. Why did Shijo lie to us, my darling?
Out of fear of my father. He would have abandoned me and had you murdered. When he suspected that I had given my heart to someone, he threatened me. Oh, I did not reveal your name. He drove me and Oconee from the villa and destroyed it.
Why did you not come to me at once?
Because it was many moons since you first came to see me. I was afraid that you had forgotten me.
My devotion was immediate. This will be your home. We will be married, and then we will go far away. For my own sake, I do not fear your father, but I do fear for you. Come to you. Monet. Oh, my wife.
What is it? You look as if you'd seen a ghost, Tommaso.
I have. Two, in fact. And worse.
She came back from the dead. And Oconee with her?
Soon after I said goodnight to the master, I saw them lurking outside the hedge which encloses the garden of small trees. There they were. Tsuyu and Oconee.
You really saw them? Did they look like ghosts?
Oh, they looked like living persons.
Oh.
Tsuyu called to the master and he took them inside the house. I crept toward it and heard them pledge their love. Then, in the bedroom...
Yes?
I hesitate to tell you, Monet.
You saw what?
They were in the sandalwood bed in the master's room.
Well?
Hagawara was in the embrace of a woman who was dead. Master Hagawara. Yes, Tommaso? Yusai pays her respects to you, Master. Yusai? That is a great honor. There is no wiser woman than Yusai, the fortune teller. Show her in. By your leave, Master, I sent for her. You? You sent for her? Because of what occurred last night. Nothing occurred last night. What have you imagined? Were you sudden with warm wine? No, Master. I saw it, all of it. I told Monet. We agreed that I should approach Yusai, and she has come to see you.
A blessing on your house, Hagawara Shinzaburo.
Yusai, your presence graces my humble dwelling.
May I do more than that? You have no memory of what occurred on the night of the Festival of the Dead.
We hung out the peony lanterns. I had tea on the patio in the garden and went early to bed.
Alone.
That is an odd question, Yusai.
You know that Tsuyu and Oconee are dead.
Yes.
They returned last night. Tommaso overheard Tsuyu conversing with you.
He's mad.
Later he saw you in the embrace of a dead woman. Now, sit down, Hagawara. The blood has drained from your face. The peony lanterns lighted for her the way to your villa.
I slept with Tsuyu?
You have embraced a dead woman. A ghost. That is a sin, a foul sin. You agree that Tsuyu is dead?
I have laid flowers at her tomb day after day.
But she returned to you last night. And she may return again. If you admit her to your house, you will die a hideous death. I can foresee it. Hagawara, will you listen to me?
Yes, Yusai, but I have no memory of her visit. I have dreamed about her constantly, but I have no memory of what Tommaso saw.
You will obey me.
Yes?
I have brought a sacred golden amulet. You are to wear it at all times. Will you do that?
Yes.
Equally important are the Ofada.
Religious tracts. What am I to do with them?
I have provided enough Ofada
to cover every entrance to your grounds and house. Tomaso will place them over doors, windows, and across paths. They will prevent the return of Tsuyu and Oconee. When the sun sets, you will remain inside.
How long will I be so confined?
By the end of one moon, the ghost of Tsuyu will have despaired and will be seen here no more.
I am so happy, Oconee. Soon night will fall. Then we will return to Hagawara. Oh, I long to embrace him again. Nothing can prevent us from being united. He will marry me, and we will go far away. Oh, you will come with us, Oconee. Thank you, my lady. I am bound to Hagawara. I was in life. I shall be in death. We shall be joined together forever when he crosses over and joins me.
The spirit world is present in different forms in all religions. In Japan, the predominant religion is Buddhism. A disciple dedicates himself to reach nirvana, the state of enlightenment. A Buddhist believes in transmigration, the never-ending resting place for the soul. Karma, or fate, determines the form in which the soul is contained. Sin is the defiance of what has been ordained, and Hagawara has committed it. More when I return with Act 3. The story of unrequited love is as old as time. We accept such disappointment by rationalizing that it was not to be. A Buddhist, however, can explain it. It's because of karma, fate, which the gods determine, and there is contentment in that belief. One's karma cannot be changed. A person who tries to oppose the gods is doomed. For the moment, Hagawara is safe from the ghost of Tsuyu, although their love for one another persists. Tsuyu approaches Hagawara's villa late at night.
My lady? Oh no, the door and windows are closed, and there are Osada everywhere. Hagawara has barred himself against us. I must see him. We cannot enter a house protected by religious facts. He has abandoned us. So I won't believe that, Oconee. He loves me. Someone has forced him to hang out the Osada. Dr. Caesar, perhaps, or the witch who can look into the future you try. He has persuaded Hagawara that you are unclean. He is an unfaithful lover, your handsome young samurai. I shall see him. He is not worthy of your love, my lady. Abandon him, and let us return to the tomb. There we will wait patiently until we pass into a new existence. Not without Hagawara. There is nothing we can do. But there is something that can be done for me, Oconee. You will appear to Tommaso and Monet, his servants, and threaten them. They are simple people. Out of sight, they will help me.
What shall I do, wife? She terrified me appearing that way.
From what Yusai said, Hagawara will die if he again admits Tsuyu to his house.
And in his future existence, he might be an animal. I cannot permit that to happen to the young master.
Then you have made up your mind. You will save him and be yourself condemned.
Hagawara would take care of us. Oconee also threatened you.
I also like our young master. But my karma leads me to say, Tommaso, that I shall not be condemned by the ghost of Tsuyu and Oconee.
Then you sacrificed the life of Hagawara.
So be it, my husband.
He is so young.
We will get something in exchange.
Haunting dreams.
For gold. I will endure them.
Gold?
Oconee makes demands on us. If we sacrifice the master, Tsuyu and Oconee must do something for us. I will not sacrifice him for nothing. Demand 100 real in gold.
By the gods.
They will deliver it. Then we will remove the Osada.
That is a fortune.
We deserve it for what we are about to do. Good. to the tomb in the cemetery and make our demands.
I'm not alone, wife. I lack the courage to go there alone.
Then I will go with you. Or do you want me to go there alone?
Perhaps we should first consult Dr. Shijo or Yusai.
No.
They would understand our fear.
They would protect Hagawara. No, Tomaso. We will do what Okoni demanded. You remain here. I will go to the tomb.
They demand 100 Rio in gold. We cannot obtain it, Tsuyu. My father Yado has gold. Could we appear to him? Yes? Well, then obtain it from him. Our souls are in limbo, awaiting another existence. Go to him and plead for the Rio. See that it will free us from our aimless wandering. He will understand. I will try, my lady. Then appear to Tommaso and Monet. Tell them where they will find the gold. When they have it, they must open Hagawara's house to us. Yes, my lady. And once they have obeyed us and have their 100 Rio, we will make certain that they will never enjoy the pleasures it could bring them. That will be within my power. Go now to the house of Yado.
You have drunk much wine, Hagawara.
Out of boredom, Tommaso. It robs the mind of thought, and I do not want to think. I am confined to my house for a whole moon. My friends will not understand.
They will see the Ofada, Master, and then they will know.
Why is it that I cannot remember the Lady Tsuyu's visit? I really do not believe you saw her with me, Tommaso.
But it is the truth. It frightened me greatly. That is why I ran to Usai. She foresaw that your karma binds you to death.
And that is why even time cannot make my memory of Tsuyu fade?
Yes, Master.
You really believe this, Tommaso?
I am a Buddhist.
I, too. I respect you, Tommaso.
Thank you.
I will finish my wine and then retire. I should be able to sleep now.
Shall I see you to your bedroom, Hagawara?
No. I will manage by myself. Good night, good Tommaso.
More, we begin now. You remove the Ofada from the outside. I will wait till Hagawara is asleep. Then I must take the golden amulet from him.
And if he awakens?
It is unlikely. He has had much wine.
Hagawara.
Oh, in the name.
I have come to you again.
It is you. Or do I dream? I have drunk much wine.
No, it is not a dream. Tommaso removed the Ofada, and Okoni and I walked into your house again. Oh, will you take me into your arms, my love?
My life is yours.
We shall be bound together for eternity. Nothing shall ever part us.
I pledge my life to you.
Yes, Hagawara.
Good morning to you, Tommaso. I noticed that the Ofada have been taken down. Usai told me their purpose. Your doing, Tommaso. Your faithfulness will be rewarded. I wish for no reward, Dr. Shijo. You will receive one nevertheless. May I enter? The door stands open. Shall we awaken Hagawara, or do you suppose he has gone with flowers to the tomb? The bedroom door is closed. Ah, Doctor. What have the gods? I feel faint. Can you hear me, Tommaso? How did I come here to my bed?
Dr. Shijo helped me carry you from the house.
You did not enter the bedroom?
He barred me from it. He said when you opened the door, you were struck as if by a jagged streak of lightning and fell to the floor.
Oh, we have committed a great evil, Monet. Hagawara is dead.
As we knew he would be. We have the 100 Rio in gold.
It runs with his blood.
You discovered him dead?
Dead. In the embrace of a woman's skeleton. His expression was hideous. The skeleton clung to him.
Who are you? And where am I?
Who am I? Shiryu, your love, Hagawara.
Is that my name?
You are Hagawara. She's Aburo. We loved each other unto death. What troubles you?
I have never seen you before. Why are we in this gloomy place?
It is my tomb.
We are dead.
We are ghosts.
I was always afraid of them.
What have the gods done to us?
With your permission, I will leave you now.
But our karmas bind us together in death as they did in life.
I have no understanding of what you mean, lady.
When I died, you wanted to die. You roamed the streets and the fields searching for me. And daily you brought flowers to my tomb.
I do not remember doing so.
What are you doing?
I'm going down on my hands and knees.
You are changing before my eyes. Changing into a... Oh, God! Have mercy! Mercy! Release me also into my next existence. Now! Before I see this ghastly transformation. Please!
You perfidious devil!
Please, Dr. Shizo.
Mune, the blood of Hagawara Shinzaburo is on your head. You murdered your master. To protect your own life, you gave Hagawara over to the ghost of Tsuyu. You finally foresaw what you would do.
In my ignorance.
It is greater than the sea is deep. A ghost has no power against the Ofaga and the golden amulet. Yusai has told me that ghosts who have wronged in temporal life wander in search of redress. Who had harmed Tsuyu?
I do not know, Doctor.
No one. Selfishly, she rejected the second wife of Yedo and clung to the small villa he built for her. Against custom and common sense, she rejected the proper suitors and fell in love with Hagawara.
He loved her deeply, Doctor.
He courted death, and it has come to him, as it will come to you and to Tomaso. What karma awaits both of you, I cannot guess, but you are sure to suffer for exposing Hagawara. You have the 100 Rio in gold.
How? How you know about that?
Your side does.
I have them, Doctor.
You will spend them on a tomb for your late master.
Oh, but
if you refuse, I will go to Tsuyu's father who provided the gold and left it at her tomb where you collected it.
So you give me no choice.
There is none. Should Yedo learn that his Rios went into your grasping hands, your life would be forfeit. See to it that the tomb is built. Have it placed next to that of the Lady Tsuyu.
It is a fine tomb, worthy of the young samurai. It is to your future credit, Tomaso and Monet.
The gods are not forgiving.
They are just.
I am the cause of Hagawara's death. I mourn for him.
I rejoice for him. He has gone to another existence. May it be happy for him. Oh, do not grieve. It is written that there is no permanence in life. Hagawara's karma bound him to death from a previous existence. His removal from this life is no more important than a grain of sand to the ocean. Our souls are eternal.
And so we come to the end of this legendary Japanese ghost story. A love story as tragic as Romeo and Juliet, with a difference. Tsuyu and Hagawara were fated by their gods never to fulfill their love. Caste and custom exist to this day. Buddhism and its spirit world are the Japanese religion, and this was one of its treasured legends. I'll return shortly. Certain men, such as Buddha, have gone beyond science, inspired divinely to understand life, and then to write down precepts which lead to oneness with the source of life. His converts achieve tranquility because they believe that there is no permanence to life, but that the life of the soul is everlasting. It is a viewpoint that can bring personal peace in a turbulent world. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Evie Juster, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.